Can you not handle the Nintendo 64 nipple in the middle?
Nipple in the middle? What is that?
Nipple?
Nipple in the middle?
Mm-hmm. It's got the 3 prongs and a nipple in the middle.
Nipple in the middle.
Who does?
The controller. Nintendo 64. Because that's.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Why do they do that?
Oh yeah, they were still figuring out how people's hands are shaped.
Start button. Oh wait, no. They'll be able to tell it's not Nintendo 64.
Oh, what is this?
What are these graphics, bro?
Oh my god!
Kill him.
Have you guys seen the Family Guy? Immediately. Have you guys seen the Family Guy?
Stop! Stop!
They did it like this past season or 2 seasons ago, I think, where they do.
That's what we're playing.
Nipple in the middle.
Oh, it's moving. It's sentient.
You can move the nipple in the middle, honey.
I shrunk the kids.
Good head. What the fuck?
I'll show you some good head. Plenty of good head.
What are you doing? What's happening?
Sissy galore. What the hell?
I like Kissy.
Okay.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna play Southpaw.
I'm gonna play Southpaw.
Wasn't there a guy right next to you that you needed to kill?
I killed him already.
Oh.
No, I
This
didn't
game's
see
controls are god awful.
No, they're good.
Whoa, he just did a squat.
You're
That's
just
really
scared
cool.
of good things.
You think 007 goes below parallel?
When he's
parallelogram?
Mm-hmm.
I like genuinely. Holy shit!
Imagine you're like
so bad.
Imagine you're like just like the bad guy and like Agent 007 is like crouching, like looking down and up, and it's like, holy shit!
Is this like genuinely? Oh my god!
Awkward.
Agent 007 just got transported to this world.
007 is like walking around in circles after he killed a guy. This is so awkward.
It's just so weird.
It's like old and stuff.
I don't. Oh, okay.
Can you
picked up the
melee in this
sniper
game?
rifle.
How do I change my weapon?
You don't.
You can like
Go down the
slap-
stairs.
Oh, I guess
No,
you
go
figured it out.
back. You can go in the. Oh, you can go in the tower. Yeah, see, you saw the stairs. There's another guy down there. Careful, he'll shoot you.
He'll shoot you.
Are you invincible? I hope.
He'll shoot your
I don't
ass.
think so.
Oh, damn it!
Why would he be
You
invincible?
said there was a guy in here. You lied.
I'm sorry.
Because of. Why would you think he's invincible?
Why would I think I would lie?
What?
I love the way you lie.
We have now referenced the way you lie in like 4 gameplays.
I think it's been every session.
I think it has.
Love the way.
Yeah, there you go, zooming on the ground there.
He crouched for you. Shoot him.
I
now.
bet I'd do the same
Oh,
thing.
you shot him right in his dick,
That was
dude.
really good
I'm like
animation for
Robocop.
N64.
Yeah, he looked like.
Whoa.
Wow, you're
Oh
good
my
at this.
The
God.
gravel is so,
So
good looking. Oh, you took damage.
I'm used to being the only one who sucks at the game, so it's fun for me to watch someone else suck at a
Such a
game.
funny like concept, thinking like actual secret agent 007 just standing out in the middle of the open with a sniper rifle. Standing up.
And nobody can kill him either. That's why he's 00.
Ding 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 ding
I'm
ding.
just scared when it's my turn and I do the same thing.
This is what it feels like to be the
It's so
president
good.
every day.
This is what it feels like to be the president?
Yeah.
Why does it feel like this?
Can't you just imagine that old man just running around, sliding everywhere, trying to murder people?
Which old man?
Is that what the president does?
The current.
He runs around, sliding around, trying to murder people all
Don't
day.
pretend you're confused.
Can you shoot that red box?
Like
I
an
want.
apex slide?
I don't know. Maybe blow it up a little.
Why are you using...
Agent 007 just puts his
Just
dick in the
pull out
hole.
your
Go spray
pistol,
and pray.
bro.
He puts his dick in the hole to assert dominance.
I'm so bad at this game.
You got some more ammo?
He shot everywhere except him.
You made like a perfect outline of the bad guy.
It's like a cookie cutter.
Just don't even aim, just hip fire. I feel like you had a lot more luck hip firing.
I think the guy on the right just fainted. He didn't even hit him.
He's like, this is the guy that's been killing us?
He was just so starstruck to see the president.
Oh damn. Oh nice.
That was neat.
Okay, mistakes into miracles.
Can you jump?
I don't know how to.
You can definitely turn that button from red to green if you think.
What was
of it.
that? How'd you turn
Nice
the gun
game
around?
sense.
Huh?
Didn't you
There
turn
you
the
go.
gun
How'd
around?
you do that?
Oh, I pressed A. Whoa!
It's that easy.
Dude, you're gonna get runned over.
Why?
Like Mac from Cars.
Like
He's
mac
not a
and
good
cheese. Like Mac from cheese.
How is Mac not a good guy?
Not a
Just
good guy.
He just makes a mistake. It doesn't mean he's a bad guy. Isn't that John Ratzenberger?
I think it
What
is.
is
And I was
stupid
saying he's a
name?
good guy.
Yeah. No, John said he's not a good guy.
Yeah.
He put what in his burger?
John
Yeah.
Ratzenberger isn't in Pixar movies anymore.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Too.
Yeah, because he's conservative. Oh. The worst thing anyone can
So
be.
what
Is he
was it?
actually not
Yes.
in?
That's true.
Yeah, he's
Incredibles
not in
2,
it
his
because
last
he's
one?
conservative.
What was the last one? What was the last one he was in?
I think Soul was the first one he was not in.
He wasn't in Soul.
No. He had what they referred to it as a visual cameo, where they made a character that kind of looked like John Ratzenberger and who didn't speak and had him show up in the background at
He's
one
in
point.
snow cones?
Snow Cones.
He was too white for Soul.
But he has not been in any
Well, what other
Pixar
what
movie.
other Pixar movies have come out since?
Since Soul.
Yeah.
Wish.
There was
Wish is not Pixar.
Blood
It's
Meridian
bad like a Pixar
and
movie.
The Shining 2.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Is there a
The
Blood
Shining
Meridian
2.
movie?
No.
That's
It's-
well. I
there's
think
been-
it'd be very, very gruesome if that were the case.
I've never read Blood Meridian, but I would love to read it. Someone, okay, mail me the book Blood Meridian, P.O. Box, 42069.
I think if you're upset with a lot of boobs and a lot of soapy buttholes, you won't like Blood Meridian.
True.
Well, no, I would be okay. I read American Psycho, no problem, and that book is
Had soapy buttholes.
something. But I was just not expecting John to be like, my friend comes over my house, and I'm expecting my friend,
Someone you expect someone to have your
someone
side.
I trust, and he puts on this movie, says, "Oh, let's watch this movie. It's great." And then 15 minutes later, I'm staring at a soapy butthole,
It was not. 15
staring
minutes.
down the barrel of a Grundle bundle, and it was just absolutely atrocious.
It was great. You loved it.
a soapy bottom.
I love those blue mountains.
Oh, I love the background.
Oh, the Blue Mountains,
Oh,
Blue
the
Hills.
mountains.
The Isles.
Looks like Hawaii.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, Josh be like, I've been to Hawaii.
Yeah, I've been to that state before.
I'm a traveler.
Had the pineapple saucer at Dole Company.
Pineapple sausage.
I've had the pineapple. At
Whoa!
Saucer.
Flying
Whoa.
Where'd that guy
pineapple
come
sausage.
He
from?
made the mistake.
He was following you?
He made the rookie error of shooting through the glass, but he couldn't because it was.
Stop slaughtering the native Hawaiians.
Whoa! Don't give that guy a kiss.
This game is so hard.
Core.
Hold on, I gotta reload.
Hold on, that was so funny.
Good job hip firing.
It's the only way I can play.
It actually seems to work significantly better than aiming.
I think there's like aim assist.
It appears that way, but not when you actually aim. The
Which
hip
is
fire
strange.
appears to have assist, but actually aiming doesn't seem to do anything.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, you can
bang,
sprint?
Bang, bang, bang,
No.
bang, bang, bang.
What do you mean, no?
You seem to be sprinting.
La bang.
They bomb.
Gang bang.
How to deposit
Gang
a
bang,
load.
bing, bong.
Da, 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 da.
Gang bang, bing, bong.
What's going on?
I did a lip sync to that in 3rd grade. I was so cool afterwards.
That's
Did you
when you
get in
did have
trouble?
an afro.
Did you get in trouble?
It was an event for the school.
Your
And they're
teachers were like-
"How dare you?"
Your teachers were like, Crazy Frog has a micro penis.
That's why they were mad, not because he was nude, but because it was a micro penis.
True.
Why does Crazy Frog have a micro penis? I feel
Um,
like,
modeled.
Anthony, you must know the lore.
I mean, we're talking about it.
I don't know actually.
Oh,
you know,
oh.
I thought I would. I thought it would just.
I thought I would know.
I thought it would just come to me in a dream.
I thought that information
thought
would
my-
just be revealed to me in this instant.
It revealed
Thought
to me in
chakra
a
would
dream.
manifest the information.
Anthony's not a good test taker.
You mean the part where they learn what you know? That's where you struggle with?
What?
Where they learn what you know.
I don't know how to bring this up naturally in conversation, but I know Josh and Elijah were on the edge of their seat because we were talking about. What were we talking about with the weird names? I was
Weird
telling you about-
names?
I was going to tell you about the Kingdom Hearts thing.
Oh, I forget what we
Don't
were
get
talking
me
about.
started on Kingdom Hearts.
I won't. So don't interrupt me when I share this fun fact.
Don't talk.
Just shut up.
Yes.
Just shut up. Shut up.
I was saying how there is this contest for Kingdom Hearts 2 where you could get
Your
named
name,
after a boss would be named after you.
It was for Kingdom Hearts 1.
Is Kingdom Hearts 1?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Kurt
already messing
Ziza?
up. I hate you. I literally said, don't say it. Well,
What? I still don't understand. What's the punchline? Is that what he just said? That
I don't
nonsense that just
anymore.
babbled out of his mouth?
Wait, so there could have been a boss named Josh?
Yeah, but the kid who won, his name just sounds like a fantasy character. His name's Kurt Ziza. So there's this giant monster just named Kurt Ziza.
And it's like in the Arabian desert and has a bunch of like scimitars and stuff.
No. Well, that's actually kind of cool that it worked out for them that way.
Yeah.
It almost sounds rigged.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
everyone
what?
else named Josh. It's like, oh, Kurt Ziza, really?
Don't say my full name.
Josh,
It sounds
what
kind of
the
like
fuck?
it sounds kind of like Kaiser Soze. We're gonna get swatted.
Oh,
Picked up some ammo.
it sounds a lot like picked up some ammo.
Do people actually swat people like that? Is that actually something that happens?
What do you mean by that? Like,
You know, like
usually-
streamers talk about how they like take precautions to try to not get swatted.
yeah.
Do people actually do that?
What do you mean by do that? Like, do people actually swap people?
Yeah,
Yeah. You've never seen any videos of that?
I've
a
never seen
valid,
it in
like-
a video.
There's tons of videos
concern.
online.
I was
Like
gonna
I
say, it's
understand
a
the
very
concern,
valid
but like,
fear.
what idiot would actually do that?
That happens way more.
Just
than
because
you
they
think.
want to see like something that they're doing happen on stream while they're
Right.
watching. Even though, like as horrible as it is, they just want to be the one that.
And
is
I
the
mean,
reason, I guess.
they
I don't know.
get in a lot of trouble for that, right? I mean, you can go to like
Oh yeah, no, you
Yeah.
go to jail for that if
Like
you
jail,
swat
yeah.
someone.
But also, there's people that like cover their tracks enough.
I feel
oh,
like it's
because
just-
they use ExpressVPN.
Today's
That's right,
sponsor.
guys.
The
Today's
first
sponsor
sponsor,
is
yeah.
ExpressVPN.
I use NordVPN, and then I said, okay, I need a better one. ExpressVPN.
ExpressVPN. So go to www.expressvpn.com/hackkraken and you will get
You ever just
a 404.
you ever just want to see something that's region locked in Netflix, but you're in Germany?
Do you love Rick and Morty?
You know, I always see those ads, like sponsorships, and that's one thing that they always say is like that you can watch like different region stuff on Netflix with a VPN. Is that true? Because I feel like,
yes.
is it really
Yeah,
though?
because there's different regions have different.
No, I understand that, but I mean
I want to watch
VPN
Epic Office, but I'm in Japan.
VPN servers are public, so like why wouldn't they just ban those ranges of IPs? Like tons of sites ban IP ranges from VPNs. Why would Netflix not do that? I feel like they definitely do. I feel like no one's ever actually tried it. They just say that you can do that to try to sell the product, but it's not actually something you can do. I've never tried it, but I just have a very strong feeling that it wouldn't work.
Next, you're gonna say we should ban sex too.
You know what? I'm not necessarily opposed to that.
Sex too.
Sex
Sex
too?
sequel of sex. What is happening in this game?
Don't know.
Maybe we should play games that we have played before.
No, we should just be
We should just
brand new.
roam around
We should be
aimlessly.
brand
Run around.
Just
and
be
aim.
birthed into this game.
What was your favorite Hawaiian fact that you learned?
Favorite Hawaiian fact
Yes.
was that Maui is the name of the island and not the guy from the movie.
I mean,
Why can't it be both?
is true.
No.
You mean originally?
Yeah.
The guy is named after the island's not named after the guy. Well, that corner's empty, John.
It had some ammo in it. Don't be facetious.
I had a professor in college who used to use the word facetious a lot.
And you envied him.
I didn't, because he would say something and then be like, all right, I'm done being facetious. And I was like, I didn't know you were being facetious in the
With a
first
big
place.
grin on his face.
He would have that big
Shit-eating grin.
toothy, pearly white grin.
The big capitalist smile.
Nice throwback.
Throat back.
Oh my
Modem not installed.
Data cannot be intercepted by MI6. Main computer systems damaged.
Operational data lost.
Am I supposed to do that?
You lost the data, bro.
007 gets so frustrated he just
Oh,
shoots the
great.
computers.
Now you broke the door, too. I sneezed. Oh, I'm not allowed to sneeze.
Nice fucking going, Ron.
Oh, that's what they say?
Nice going,
I didn't
Ron.
read the script.
Nice, Ron. What the heck was I talking about a few minutes ago? And
Your
it was like,
facetious professor and his capitalistic smile.
no, I meant before we started recording, and someone
VPNs?
said save that.
Oh.
Sex 2.
It wasn't Sex 2. What was it?
How much you hated men.
LeBang.
It was Men. Oh man, Men sucked.
I think for anyone lacking context, he's talking about Men the movie.
We talk about men, the idea.
Men in general.
The the concept of Men.
He's talking about
Oh,
men.
the guy that was in Men was in a James Bond movie. Who was he in that?
Charles
Kaiser
Manson.
Soze?
Charles Manson.
What?
No. But the main actor in Men
Is
is
Charles
in
Manson.
Skyfall?
Is it Skyfall? He's in one of the Daniel Craig James Bonds.
Skyfall.
Surely you're not pressing A hard enough on the stone slab in front of you.
What do I do?
You've gone to
You have
every
to find Men Man.
you've gone to every foxhole.
Yes.
You've gone to every rabbit hole?
What about the next one over? Wait, don't jump off. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Great. What have you done?
You got to go out of bounds and find a secret picture of Justin Bieber.
You got to do a super out of bounds glitch. I was watching a speed run of Family Guy, the video game, the other day.
Yeah.
There's a lot
You
of
were
out
too?
of bounds glitches in that. You watched one?
I watched one too, yeah.
Really?
And how they like glitch into be like Stewie for most of the
Yeah,
levels because he walks
like all the
fastest.
Brian levels, they glitch into Stewie
Mhm.
instead.
And
Yeah.
then they just fly over all the parts where you're supposed to be sneaking.
Yeah. Very interesting. Interesting strat.
Guys.
Whose martini do you have to hump to get a dry leg around here?
That's true. That's true. My legs are always wet. My legs are dripping.
Wet legs.
I have wet
Wet,
leg
dripping legs.
syndrome.
It's kind of like Dude Wipes, today's other sponsor.
That's right.
Wet, dripping
Do you
dude wipes.
have an ass that's? Do you have?
Are you a dude?
Here's our sponsor for the day, Dude
Wet-
Wipes.
Wet dripping Dude Wipes.
Here's wet Dude Wipes. Dude's wet wipes. For
Dudes
your
who are wet in the wipe.
For your stinky dude ass, you can wipe your stinky dude ass
racist.
with our dude wet wipes.
Dude,
And poos.
and
perfect.
the poos will be wiped away clean, fresh, and your butt will be smelling like a dude
wait, dude, what's that?
that is dripping wet with wipes.
Did we actually get paid to say that?
I think you just fell off.
We got paid $10,000
You
to
just
say
fell
that.
off the
King.
mountain.
So visit
Oh, I
www.dudewet.
What is going?
Is this supposed to happen?
What? Why are we seeing so many angles of this?
What the hell? I thought it didn't happen like the first time, and the first time it was a glitch.
I want to see another angle. Come on.
Oh, I won.
Oh, my sweet Sally. That's what that stands for.
Bungee jump from the
There's
platform.
probably like an audio cue that's like, good job, Bond. Now bungee jump right over here. Ah.
Yeah, it probably was. For those at home, we're not listening to the audio.
We don't like these people.
So go to
we play a bunch of different games?
www.wetdude-stinky-dude-wipe-ass, wipe your ass
Stopping
with dude
wet
wipes,
dude
dude-
wipes.
stoppingwetdudewipes.com
.net.
.org
/gov.www.com
is in organic.
It's an organ.
/hack
My
Kraken
organ.
for 20% off your first order of sopping wet dude.
Is that you?
Why did we go into his head?
Where's
Is that you doing that
Oh,
with the camera?
you won't like me when I get my watch out. And start clicking
You're
it.
making me take
And
my
set
watch
and
out.
set the time because of daylight savings.
I'm going to start timing the toilets.
Is that a toilet down there?
He's timing the toilets.
Oh, is this Wolfenstein?
Oh,
There's a secret
Wolfenstein?
strat. Hold on.
Oh, wait. You can peep on that. You can be a peeping Tom on the guy over there.
That's so cool. Is he pooping in
You
there?
should peeping kill him.
What do you think he's doing in there? Jacking off.
You have to shoot a hole. Okay, Bond, shoot a hole in the stall. Then stick your penis through.
He was peeing with a gun.
He just gave you a second asshole.
Why are all these
Two guys in
They're
there.
hearing a bunch of shooting and just staying in there until the door opens.
How are they dying instantly?
You're shooting
What do you mean,
them.
how?
That wasn't instantly. He was just like,
Shooting them
oh,
with a gun. Shooting them with a
00
gun.
agent.
Why
are they dying
Why
instantly?
are they dying when I shoot them?
you guys aren't dying fast enough.
This is really weird. I'm new to this.
Why does this gun kill people? Okay, flush yourself down the skibidi toilet.
Bond,
You ever seen how like
step
rampant
into the toilet.
bootlegs of that shit is?
Do you guys know anything about that?
What
About
Skibidi
what it
toilet?
is?
It's just like animations on YouTube.
No.
Animations on
Do like you
YouTube.
know it's a web series?
Yeah, it's just episodes.
That sounds
Yeah, but do
like,
you know what it's about?
Yeah, it's like they're facing these like camera robot people. or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's like I didn't have any idea. It's like this crazy, long, in-depth sci-fi story.
Yeah, and each video gets like 50 million views in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh, is it?
the skibidi toilet thing.
I think Jordan was telling me about that.
Of course, he probably watches them. I've never watched anything. I've never watched any of them. I saw like some thread on Twitter or something like explaining the plot of it, and I was like reading it, and I'm like, this is crazy, like in depth. I was like, there's no way this is real. So I googled it, and it's real. It's all like this. It's like this alien takeover, and then these like robot people like rise up against them.
Against the skibbity toilets.
Yeah, and they have like cameras for heads, and it's
Yeah,
like this
they have,
weird
like-
surveillance state. No, because I think the robot people were first created to watch over the humans by the skibidi toilet people as like a surveillance state, but then as the robots got more advanced, they became basically like robot people with cameras for heads, and then they like become a race of their own, and they like rise up in rebellion against the skibidi toilets, and it's just like this whole civil war on the earth. I had no idea that there was a whole
It was
story
this good.
and everything. There's a whole like web series.
I like the. I like to think that Jordan really likes skibbity toilet. Like, how did he present it to you, Josh?
He showed me like a few seconds of it for a visual, and then like explained how complicated it was. I think he said like a bunch of like of kids like showed it to him. I forget.
Yeah, it's really popular among like younger kids
Gen-
right now.
Gen-
And he was telling me like these kids don't know. Like we used to watch at movie night all these stuff. I was like, yeah.
We used to always watch toilet movies at movie night, and they don't even know about movie night. These kids don't know about
They don't know
movie
that
night.
I had movie night.
They've never been to the cinema.
They don't know about watching a movie on a Friday. They never heard of it. These kids and their dang toilets.
Yeah, my friend is in Thailand right now, and he sent me pictures of all of the bootleg skibbity toilet merchandise. There's like walls and walls and walls of just guys in toilets and fucking
Really?
camera heads. It's rampant because kids love it. They have like live shows for skibbity toilet.
Thailand.
You know what I miss is the Always Sunny podcast.
What happened to it?
It just hasn't come back. They did the writers' strike and the actors' strike happened, and so they stopped making the podcast, like, because I think they couldn't with the Screen Actors Guild, like they couldn't promote anything, and their podcast is promoting their show, so they couldn't make the podcast during the strike. And then the strike ended, and everyone was like, okay, great, now the podcast is going to come back, and it has not come back, and there was kind of a lot of chatter, like online, people saying like, oh, I bet it'll just come back after the new year, they're probably just waiting it out, but then the new year rolled around and it has not come back, and there's been zero word from any of them talking about it.
Maybe they just finally realized how much they don't like each other.
And some people were saying like that it's that Glenn Howerton is like promoting BlackBerry right now for like Oscars and stuff, so maybe that's why they're not doing it, but he didn't even get like nominated for anything. BlackBerry didn't even get nominated for anything. So no excuse makes sense. And I'm disappointed. Because that was a fun Monday, every Monday, listening to my favorite podcast.
Now Mondays suck.
Now I'm like
Finally
Garfield.
know what Garfield... Bro, you and I...
Now I'm just like Garfield. Because I'm a fat Italian.
Are you?
Yep.
Fat
Oh, yeah.
Italian.
Now I can see it.
Yeah, can't you
Is
tell
somebody shooting me?
how fat and Italian I am?
Thailand
What
would
about it?
be an excellent location for animations.
For what?
Animations.
What's that?
It's a cartoon we're gonna make about an animated Asian family. It's called Animations.
We're gonna make that?
Yeah,
What style is the animation gonna be?
Chinese. What were those two guys doing, just standing up there with guns
Exploring each other's
behind the
hanging
big
out.
pipe?
They were jacking each other off.
Exploring each other's bodies, bro.
The whole story of this Goldeneye, actually, for those who don't know, is that there's been an epidemic of just tons of people jacking each other off, and James Bond works for MI6, which stands for
Masturbation Intensity 6.
It's Men in Black,
masturbation.
but stylized with a 6 instead
Exactly.
of a B.
That's it. And their whole goal is to murder anyone who jacks someone else off. So all these guys who are hanging around here, they've all been infected. So
But they don't want to get murdered.
right. But a lot of
Wait,
times they
what?
get a little bit distracted.
You killed
So
the guy.
when you walk in on them in the
Bitch.
toilet.
He wasn't
Bitch.
jacking off.
Yeah, I mean, most of these guys were like very recently jacking off or actively jacking off.
I think you should say reasonably jacking off.
They were reasonably jacking off. There's a reasonable suspicion that 100% of these characters have jacked off in the last.
But they didn't have
few
that stuff.
moments.
They didn't have that in the movie, right? It's just in the game.
I'm gonna
Well,
unreasonably.
yeah,
piss
it's
my
in the
pants.
game and the
I
accompanying
actually have to
novel.
pee so bad. I don't know what to do about it. Maybe I'll just piss in my mouth.
Irrationally pee your pants.
Like Joey Salads. Remember that video of Joey Salads pissing in his own mouth?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen it like 100 times. That video is so funny.
You're walking around in the gas.
You've seen it 100 times, John?
Yeah.
You're walking
name
around
one
in the
album.
gas. You're
Guys, I
walking
think I'm
around in
gonna
the
die.
gas.
This is like that
You're
Stanley Parable
getting
ending.
poisoned with jack off poison, and now you're gonna jack off.
This
I
game is
moved a little
terrible.
in the pee.
No, it's
almost
good, John.
flew
You're not
away.
allowed to complain about. Like
Oh my god! How many times? How many times are we gonna see him float on the ground?
I love that. You get all the different angles of him dying.
Wow.
You're supposed
Here's
to do
how.
that.
Here's every way you failed. You didn't gain access to the library. You didn't rendezvous with 006.
You see that up at the top, OHMSS? That stands for Oh, he masturbated. So sad.
I'm pressing the start
Do you
button.
have to pee?
Ohm's
Yes, I
law.
do.
Why don't you go to the pee now?
Can I still play
Go to
when
the
I come
pee
back?
now.
Sure. I
Okay.
don't care.
Well,
Just
I'm
don't
not
stop your
stopping.
recording.
I'm not stopping my recording. It's
Just
gonna.
don't stop me
It's
now.
gonna record my whole pee.
Okay.
My whole peen.
My whole peen. It's gonna record it all.
All right. So we're back. Anthony's still peeing, but we're just gonna play Excite Bike.
We're gonna
while
have his
he's-
audio of his pissing.
This is
in.
like silly songs with Larry.
Yeah. I am
Everyone
actually gonna
gets
put
it.
in the audio of him peeing over this. So
It's
at
really
any
awesome.
point,
I
you're
like
just
to.
gonna hear
We're
him
all in
peeing.
the same room together. He's
Yeah.
just pissing in the corner.
Right, Anthony? Oh, he's shy. He's not answering.
Yeah, he's just pissing.
He's just pissing his pants.
Oh, he just finished. We know because we're in the same room.
Nice. Good job, Anthony.
This game is so good.
I love Excite Bike.
We like to.
It's so excite.
This is like ATV Off-Road Fury 4.
Yeah.
What if like I go faster when I turn?
I don't think you're going faster right
You
now.
know-
No, not right now, silly.
This is so cool.
My grandfather used to drive like a madman, and he would actually like speed up as you went around turns. You know, most people slow down when they go around turns, but he would actually speed up like a psycho.
Wow.
He's dead now.
Because he sped up too quickly.
Yep, sped up too quickly, and that caused him to get liver cancer.
Are there any buttons to press in this game? I'm holding A, but I don't know if I have to.
I would assume you have to.
John, you don't like this game, which means you've played it, right?
I played Excite Bike OG.
Okay, here's what I want to know. When are we going to upgrade racing games so that you don't have to hold the button, you just press it and you go, and if you want to stop, you press it again, and it stops you? Or not necessarily breaks
feel
you,
like
but stops you
People
from
wouldn't want to
accelerating.
do that.
I feel like people, and I am one of them, like holding down the button.
Yeah.
I don't, because I just
For-
feel like it just takes up like too much of your, like your thumb just is just locked on that button for the whole. And obviously
use
you
your
take
thumb?
it off for
I
a
use my
second.
index finger.
Okay. Great, John.
No, I'm trying it.
See? It's so much more satisfying.
Oh, I can push down on the button and go faster.
Yeah.
I'm not in last anymore.
But no, imagine if you pressed A and you just were accelerating as if you were holding down the button. If you pressed A again, it was as if you took your hand off of the acceleration button. That
don't
way it
know.
frees up your thumb
I
to
guess.
press the other buttons.
But like, how many buttons do you need in a racing game? You
Yeah,
need
but I
like
mean-
one more for an item, maybe.
yeah, or maybe like a jump or a punch or
Yeah,
like
but even then.
You got like two
six
indexes
plates?
and another thumb.
Let me race this.
Right.
Yeah, come on.
2 indexes? You're gonna be pressing buttons with. You're
my
gonna.
God.
Yeah, you got A for the accelerating triggers.
We got
and
the
another
next
Oh, the
level.
triggers. Okay, yeah, I guess.
We go to the next level.
Did we abort James Bond mode?
Yeah, we aborted James Bond.
Can't believe we did that to
Yeah.
him.
What do I do?
You just kind of wait.
Oh, I see.
Ding, ding, ding,
That's
ding,
not true. I
ding,
think you
ding,
pressed the
ding,
button.
ding, 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 ding. This is a weird looking James Bond.
Okay, James. Now
It's
win
a
the
Sean
race.
Connery James Bond.
Is this episode just going to be
N64 game.
N64 reach around? I mean wrap up.
Reach around?
N64 Reacher.
What is that guy doing to you?
He jacked me
He
off.
reached.
him
He
around.
reached
That guy-
around
That
you.
guy just jacked
Don't let
me
James
off,
Bond
bro.
know.
He jacked me right off my bike.
That was one of those peas where you like lean up against the wall.
Don't know what you're talking about. Genuinely have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
What did you do to my wall?
I leaned up against it.
That was one of those
Like
peas where,
sideways, like a cool guy, or
That was-
backwards? Like
was one of those pees where, like, you know, you lean up against the wall and then it feels really good, and then at the end it's
You
like
shiver.
dripping down
You
the
shiver because
wall,
of course you shiver.
you're really tired. And
Oh yeah, subscribe if you get the pee shivers, which no one gets but Anthony.
okay, is there like a handbrake button or something? 'Cause I
Is there like a hamburger button?
Handbrake.
You better do better than sixth with all that smack, and you didn't really give much smack. But
No one else gets the pea shivers. It's crazy.
the map in this track looks like a dirty T-shirt. Like the right shoulders.
Oh, there is a handbrake. Oh, that's so much better.
What is it?
Whatever the button is that's above the thing on that I'm pressing with my finger.
What?
I don't know. I'm not a gamer, bro. It's this button that I'm
ZR?
pressing.
Can't believe Gamer
I don't
just
know.
admitted
I
that.
don't actually know what it's called either. Right bumper.
You're in trouble.
We're in trouble. You're
I'm gonna
in
pass
trouble.
this guy in 5th.
You're in
And then what place will you be in?
100.
quiz.
PP boss. Be like.
Obviously, I'll be in second.
pass the guy
PP boss.
in
PP boss.
place.
That's his big quote when you enter his arena. He says, "You're in trouble."
If you pass the guy who is now in second place after you pass him, what place are you in?
6th place.
You got it.
The
You
Mount
can't fool
Everest.
him. Anthony, we're gonna post this as a long form.
This is a long play.
Yeah.
I can't wait for people to see my long uncut pee.
Yeah, we're keeping that.
We're cutting.
We're not
this.
cutting this.
There's too much good dialogue.
Maybe it's not a handbrake. I thought it was, but
It's drifto mode.
You're doing great.
Sucks.
Derek, you would be proud.
Derek Yu is a fat liar.
Stop. He's not allowed to go out anymore, and you make fun of him.
I know.
he's not allowed to go around anymore.
He's
a fat liar and he's blue.
What do we think the track looks like? Let this be our Rorschach test.
I already gave my opinion.
We already.
Oh,
Did we?
you have to press both. So
You didn't
have
hear
to-
Josh say
It
it
depends
looks like
on
a dirty T-shirt?
Oh man, come on! Why did that knock me off? It didn't jack him off his bike.
I thought you were talking about like the map. Like the ground looks like a dirty T-shirt.
No,
Like brown.
no. The shape of the track looks like a T-shirt, but you raised one of the shoulders.
It looks kind of like Pokemon Potion.
This game
Oh, it does.
stinks.
All right, I want to change mine.
Can I
It looks
change
like
mine?
Pokemon Ultra.
We're gonna
Spray
piss off
Potion.
some random guy in Idaho. Like,
Idaho,
Somewhere
biggest
Nevada.
Excite Bike
You said that
64.
before.
Somewhere
I
in
did?
Nevada. Oh.
Somewhere in Nevada.
You said yeah, the somewhere in Nevada thing. That's when you said it.
Well, you said somewhere in Ohio, and then you said somewhere in Nevada. Oh.
That's me after I pee. When we are so big and famous, which is now. We're gonna have comments rolling in being like, "Yes, me too. I get the pee shivers."
Okay, are the pea shivers a real thing that you're saying you get?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's not every single time.
What are the pea shivers?
It's not like every time I piss, I'm like, ugh. But sometimes, after I've had a nice big pee, I'm like, ooh.
It's real.
I think you have a urinary
looked
tract
it up.
infection.
I've had a urinary tract infection since
Hey, I
I was,
did better than 6th.
since
You
I was
did!
probably maybe 6 years old then. It's just never gotten better.
You did the James Bond.
Even though that guy
die.
jacked me off my bike so many times.
Let Anthony play.
It is Anthony's turn, isn't it?
Why did we play the very cool James Bond and now I get stuck with stupid fucking bikes?
Then you get very cool.
Very
bikes.
cool James Bond. That game sucked.
I love bikes.
Bobby Malone.
Bobby Malone's the town bike.
Karl Malone. Do you guys remember that? Remember Karl Malone?
From
I
what?
don't.
I think he was a basketball player. I don't know.
It's Caramelone.
He was a bastard.
How dare you say that about Karl Malone? Of all people.
It's a
Of all people,
face-eating
John.
bastard.
Karl Malone? How
Oh, I
dare
thought
you
his
say
first
that
name
about
was
him?
Car, like beep beep.
Like BB
It's a
car?
face-eating
Careful, don't.
bastard.
If you hit that guy.
Anthony is way better at this game than you guys.
Anthony!
Why does he know how to do drift mode?
Because he's a real racer in real
How do
life.
you know how to go fast, Anthony? How do you go fast?
I'm not telling.
Just gotta use your index finger.
Okay, Anthony, you weren't here
Oh,
for
you can
you were
dismount.
pissing your ass when we were having this conversation. Wouldn't it be better if racing games, instead of making you hold down the accelerate button, if you pressed it once and it was as if you're holding it, and if you pressed it again, it was as if you stopped holding it. That way it would free up your thumb to press all kinds of other fun buttons.
Why would I be pressing other fun buttons?
That's what I said.
Well, in case you need to, like, you know, get a power up or like jack a guy off his bike or something.
There's so many options.
There's a lot of things you can do. one of which...
And you can only use one
See,
finger
look
out
at
of all
that.
10 to do it.
I get lost.
Yeah, but I mean, who's going to use their pinky to jack a guy off his bike, man?
Why is my bike blue now?
The
I mean,
man with
purple
the
now.
largest pinky.
I'm a blue guy, but now I'm
found it
purple
in-
too.
You what? There you go. You're up in the sky. You went up in the
You
sky,
went
buddy.
turbo mode,
I
but
am gonna
upwards
top
instead
this
of forward.
guy. Easy season, baby.
Guys, I got to be honest. I took a risk today.
Yep.
I got 2 Panera lemonades today.
No.
I did.
That'd kill you.
That explains so much.
Why you're-
Dude,
you're just bouncing off
I
the walls.
literally... No, I'm serious. I'm not joking. I was thinking you sound and look like Simon from the Chipmunks today.
That
From
means
the
I'm-
Oh.
chipmunks?
Yeah. Like the 3 of them.
Get away from me, you purple fuck!
You're gonna call him a pervert. Get away from me, you pervert.
I don't want you jacking me off.
Stop! Don't jack me off my bike.
Oh no! Don't jack me off. Anything but that.
Oh no.
Don't
That's
jack
the
me off
last
my
thing I
bike.
want you to do.
Not my frenulum. That's my weak spot.
Don't stick your finger in my urethra.
No, not my frenulum.
No. Don't go counterclockwise. Please. I'm begging you.
Oh, you're about to pass that guy.
Anthony, how do you do good?
This is crazy, bro.
He does
How
well.
Do you do
I'm
this?
in tuned place.
He's in tune like Looney Tunes.
Oh,
sick
you
grinding
jacked off
like
your bike.
Tony.
I almost did a little grinding, but I'm still in tuned place.
It's called grinding. We do a little grinding.
It's called grinding. We do a little grinding.
We do a little grinding here.
They tell me you can't bite the pillow. I say fuck it. Give me that pillow.
What? What is
Grinding and biting the pillow.
Trump before he takes it up the asshole.
How do you accelerate? What are the controls?
that? You
Hey.
press
Don't
1.
tell him.
Press the 1 button,
Okay.
and then the buttons that you use your pointer fingers for are the drift buttons.
Use your index finger to accelerate.
Doesn't matter,
And you have
bro.
to go in that direction.
You're gonna
Like,
be in tuned place anyway.
Can we just play ATV Off-Road Fury 4 for the PS2?
How do you
We
do
need
that?
to play Suicide Quad.
I don't want to play that game.
You see
And
the-
watch Batman get executed ISIS style by
we
Harley
don't-
Quinn.
We don't know that. If it was ISIS style, he would get his head chopped off with a dull knife.
No, that's not what they
Sawed
do.
off.
That's not what ISIS does. That's not what is it,
I
2008?
love ISIS.
That's
I
what
know
Al Qaeda
everything.
does. That's what Al Qaeda does.
That's
All
Al
right.
Qaeda. No, Anthony's right.
Which one, Al Qaeda or Al Qaeda?
No, ISIS shoots people in the head.
No, they don't.
I'm part of ISIS.
They
I'm
don't own
literally the leader
firearms.
of
I
ISIS.
wish they would.
They
That'd
don't
be a
own
lot
firearms.
More, that'd be a lot more humane than
Then what?
sawing their head off with a
Waterboarding you
dull
with
knife.
Panera lemonade.
Anthony, do you? I'm curious though. Do you actually believe that there's a chance that the Arkham Batman is still alive after that Justice League or Suicide Squad game? Is there actually a part of you that believes that?
No,
Good. Good.
Or else I'd have to fucking kill you.
Or I'd have to jack you
but
off
I
this
mean
couch.
they don't show him explicitly getting a shot in the arm.
There is room for interpretation.
There is no room. Where would the bullet have gone?
It grazes him.
It-
Dick grazes him.
Harley Quinn pretends
Didn't
to
hit
shoot him.
nothing important.
That's a good quote. Only
Thank
real
you.
people will
Thank
understand that.
I feel like people wouldn't have been as mad
Why would you
if
say
Kevin
that so
Conroy
much?
wasn't dead.
No, because people were pissed about Flash dying too.
Does Flash die in that?
All of them died. It's
All
called
the
Kill
Justice League
It's called
died.
The
Kill
whole
the
Justice League dies?
It's called Kill the Justice League.
Well, I know that, but the whole Justice League really dies?
I know that at least
They don't
Flash,
fail their mission.
I know that at least Flash and Batman die.
But I feel like the Arkham Batman is, like, people are upset about him dying for, like, a lot of reasons that, like, doesn't really apply to the Flash. Because, first of all, like, the Arkham Batman has been, like,
Yeah, but people are still
massively
pissed.
popular for, you know, like, what, almost 20 years?
Yeah.
And also, it was Kevin Conroy's last
Which isn't
portrayal of the Batman.
True. Which isn't true.
Why is that not true?
What is that? How is that not true?
He has lines in multiverses.
That was
What?
Multiverses came out before this.
They're releasing more stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
Multiverses
whatever.
came out
It's
before
one
this.
of his last, and he's dead, and he doesn't get to portray the character anymore.
Yeah, they shot him in the head. We've
Yeah,
been
but I
over
feel
this.
like there are better ways they could have killed him.
Are we still playing Excite Bike?
I don't want to play Excite Bike anymore.
Well, put on something else then.
Put on Mario.
But I feel
put
like
on
there's
Mario
better ways they
Golf.
could have killed him, right? Rather than having Harley Quinn shoot him in the head.
That was
Yeah, I
one
guess
of
you're
the. I
right.
think that was the biggest gripe was that like he survived all of the stuff in the Arkham series, and
Right.
then he just gets shot in the head at the end.
Right. And by Harley Quinn, too. And, like, nothing against Harley Quinn. She's fine as a villain, but, like, I feel like there are much better
In his rogues gallery.
Batman villains.
Robespierre.
In his rogue gallery.
Obviously, it can't be Joker, because the Joker's dead at that point in
No,
the
he's not.
storyline. Yes, he is.
That picture of the Joker I sent is the new Joker.
The new Joker?
The picture of the Joker where he has like the big fuck me eyes.
Yeah. That's the new Joker.
What do you mean he had the big fuck me eyes?
That's
No,
not. the-
Joker's dead in the storyline at that point. Joker dies in Arkham City.
But there's a new Joker now.
Is there really a new Joker?
Yeah.
Elijah,
That-
that
he
picture I
sent
sent is the actual new Joker. I'm
That's
not
the
kidding.
actual new Joker.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's his... Do they call him New Joker?
They call him Joker 2.
They do not call him Joker 2.
Yes, they do.
I don't know. John is being facetious. I'm being truthful.
There's no way they call
facetious,
him
the big
Joker
word of the day.
2. There's no way they just named him Joker 2.
I don't think he's.
That's impossible.
When you edit this, you can put it up and then you can give a verbal or written apology.
He has a prosthetic leg because the game's woke.
How is that woke? To make your villain an amputee.
Because
What game is this?
it's kill the suicide. I mean,
It's
Justice League.
Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. It's a Suicide
I
Squad
know
game.
so much information now.
Holy titties. How do I skip the cutscene?
Oh god, no, Anthony's gonna have to take another bathroom break.
Oh my god.
One of those lean against the wall bathroom breaks.
And then it gets the pea shivers.
There's other people that lean against the wall too, I promise.
So are you leaning against the wall sideways?
No, he's got his head like pressed up against it, like on the.
No, I lean sometimes I like lean
He's like
the top
propping
of his
himself
head.
up. Yeah.
I lean like
against
one
the
arm.
wall.
Is it against the wall that's against the back of the toilet?
Yeah, I lean like kind of like this so like my pee just goes straight down so I don't have to like angle it.
What? You have a freaking boner, bro?
Yeah. I had to bend it in half. Like
Like
a
an L-shaped
boomerang.
at a
pipe.
90-degree angle.
It's like a boomerang.
You're inspired by Where's My Water, and you had to morph
I
your
thought it
dick
was
around.
where's Waldo? Because it's spotted.
Your dick is spotted. What?
That doesn't even make
Spotted
sense.
dick.
I was gonna say that doesn't even make sense for where's Waldo. Where's Waldo is
because
stripes.
he's spotted.
No, where's Waldo
No,
is
but like
stripes.
you spot him and then he's spotted.
Oh, that's
Thanks
true.
for saving
Did you
me.
guys know that Where's Waldo? This is true. Where's Waldo? His name is not originally Waldo, and it's only Waldo in America.
Yeah, it's Wally, right?
Yeah, it's Wally. Like the book was written in like Europe, and it's Wally. And
And then Americans improved it like they do everything else.
but he
Yeah.
has different names in like all different countries. Like in France, he's Charlie. Like he has these
Charlie?
random ass
that
names.
doesn't even. It's not even.
It's
not even-
Chouzé Charlie.
Like Espanol.
Like
In
Waldo.
Spanish,
Walder.
his name is Darth Sidious.
Darth
Donde,
Brooks.
Donde esta? It's Darth Sidious.
Darth
De
Brooks.
donde eres?
Darth Brooks would be such a good like extended universe character.
Darth Brooks?
Yeah.
Darth Insanius.
Darth Insanius.
What is this game? I don't understand what's happening.
I don't know. Do I want to be Juno?
conceptualize the game.
Can I be Juno?
Have you ever seen what Starkiller's original name was going to be?
Darth Icky?
Yeah,
Darth Icky.
George Lucas wanted to be Darth Icky so bad, but they were like, please, no. And he didn't.
What is this super
You know, I
fantastic
told
game
my
about?
my 5-year-old brother, wú's a huge Star Wars fan, I told him that Mace Windu's dad's name is Barack Obama.
And he believed you?
Yeah, of course, he's 5. And it kind of sounds like a Star Wars name.
Your brother's a moron, bro.
Your 5-year-old brother?
Barack
You're telling me
Obama.
his
He's like,
brain
"That's
wasn't
so
developed
cool."
enough?
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to be just like Barack Obama.
Star
Windu's
Wars.
dad.
I want to give birth to Mace Windu.
Just like his father did.
Yeah, and his father before him.
Everyone in that family
Barack
tree gave
Obama's
birth
dad,
to Mace
Grover
Windu.
Cleveland.
I'm like a little worm.
Who selected this
Anthony
game?
be
What
like,
is it?
I'm a little bug. I'm a bug. I'm just a little bug.
I just
John,
want
have
to
you
roll
played
around
this?
in the dirt.
No, I just heard it's a good game.
From who?
Well, it's great so
Where
far.
did you hear this from?
You should just roll around in the dirt.
Indian Golf Niner Nanner.
Shoot that motherfucker.
None of the buttons shoot.
Why are you crawling? Do you have to roll around?
I can't uncrawl.
You can.
Yes, you can.
Or you don't want to.
Okay, wait.
Do you have to hold the button to stand
No,
up?
no. I'm pressing all the buttons.
This is what the president feels like every day.
It's a stealth mission? I don't know. I just saw you
Is that
stand
guy
up.
friend or foe?
He
He's not
appears to
hurting
be
you.
friend. He looks like an old wise
I wish I had
An old
it.
wives'
frog.
I wish my gun used actual bullets.
Instead of what?
Oh, sweet.
Gushers?
Wait, is this Halo?
Oh.
Oh
Stop! No, you're doing this on purpose.
no. I don't know why that happened.
You were shooting, you stopped, pressed a button, and you went down. What button did you press?
Josh, look. Look. It's all the buttons. It's all of them.
Press the bumpers.
I am.
You hurt your leg or something?
I don't know
It's a game mechanic where you have to crawl.
what's happening.
Stop moving around.
Guys, we're
Yeah, health
pissing
battle.
off the Jet Force Gemini fans.
Oh. I hate that fandom, though.
Oh, you know what game we should play?
Josh, look!
Look at all the buttons I'm pressing.
I'm not lying.
I actually don't know how to get back up.
It's probably audio.
I'm so
like,
serious. I'm dead serious. I'm trying
Your
like
gun also
combinations.
looks
Okay,
like a
stop
giant
pressing
foam
everything.
Finger.
There you go. Wow.
I don't know why that happened.
I pressed the stand up button.
Oh, so if you hold down right trigger, it gives like other different meaning to other things.
Oh, I see.
So, like, right trigger is like a modifier?
Okay, so hold right trigger.
It's like a way to toggle.
Hold right trigger B is start crawling like a worm. Hold right trigger Y is to get up and start jumping.
What if you get up and you're already up, though? What happens?
You start jumping.
Oh, that's sick. All right, next game.
You guys ever played 40 Winks?
What'd you say?
Is this
ever
going to be
played
like you're going to tell
40
this long
Winks?
story and it's going to turn out your like uncle molested you or something?
Hope not.
You hope not. You don't know where the story's going.
Well, I know the story isn't going into a place where my uncle molested me, but I hope we don't just find that out halfway through.
Yeah, that would be nice
That'd be nice.
if we didn't find that out.
Okay. You
You play this little kid.
I was gonna propose.
You play
Hey, what are you
this-
doing? Get that ring away.
He's pissed at you. You shot him.
I'm not your friend, buddy.
Don't be too hasty, Juno.
Oh, you think I'm reading that essay? You got another damn thing coming.
There's so much text.
I'll just suck you off. Is that okay?
Eat my ass.
Okay.
Get off the goddamn ground.
It's nostalgic now.
This is how you play 40 Winks. You
Remember
get
when-
on your dummy
Remember
and you
when it
roll
was
around.
mandatory and I couldn't figure out how to stand up?
Like the toilet.
Yeah, like the skibidi toilet.
You're trying to aim at the toilet, but you missed because you're bent.
He
cock.
wasn't leaning against it.
Because of my bent
And I
cock.
was scared and did the
Aren't you the
t-shirts.
one who has the bent cock?
Sorry, I'm projecting.
And you're
I
missing.
did
Oh,
break
Christ.
my cock once.
Why are you pretending like you don't have control over that?
Because I sometimes press right trigger, and sometimes it does like.
Well, who's pressing right trigger?
Oh, if you press back on the right stick, that's what happens. And you can press up on the right stick, and that happens.
Murder those bug people.
This is just like James Bond.
This actually looks better than Goldeneye.
I agree.
It's just like in James Bond when he went. to
Don't
the-
shoot the woodland creatures. No.
I just got points. Look at, I just went up by one.
No, you
You
just
have bad
lo-
guy points.
Yeah.
I'm jumping for joy. I did so good.
You're gonna start growing horns like in Fable.
We should play Fable and be as evil as possible.
I can't. We're too nice.
Maybe you are. I'm not. I'm not nice at all.
No, you're
I'm an
very-
asshole.
Come on. Come on. 40
You can
winks.
be mean on your
40
first
winks.
playthrough and then-
Oh,
40 winks.
Okay, you got me. I'm a nice guy.
I played 40 winks as a small child. Okay, don't murder him.
40 Winks is a real game, though. And I remember it being strange. We should play it.
Is right
It's for
trigger the
PlayStation
shoot?
1.
You haven't figured out the shoot button? You've shot like 15 people.
You've been shooting, bro.
I don't know. Oh Christ!
What are you doing, bro?
You need to stop.
I'm pressing up.
You're being obtuse on purpose.
I'm not. I'm not.
Have you guys ever played Croc 2?
No,
mean
but I
Turok?
want
First
to.
one. No, just kidding. I haven't.
We should play Turok instead.
I played Croc 2. Do you know how and also Sarge's Heroes?
Yeah.
You guys know you
Sarge's
know
Heroes
Sarge's
is good.
Heroes, right?
Yeah.
Those two games, they were for PlayStation 1, and I acquired those games through a very strange event where I was. It was
morally
like
dubious
I was
event.
playing 40 Winks.
no, it was like 2012, 2013, right? And I happened to own a PlayStation 1 at that point. And my brother and I were walking down the street. In 2012, like no one really had PlayStation 1s anymore. And my brother and I were walking. We were just on a walk. We were just bored, so we went on a walk. And we walked down this cul-de-sac. And at the end of the cul-de-sac, there's a plastic like grocery store bag. And so of course, we went over and picked it up and looked inside. And inside was just like 30 PlayStation 1 games,
Jesus.
just sitting on at the end of this cul-de-sac. And a couple of them were like all scratched up and stuff, so they couldn't be played. But it's like jackpot for us. So we took it home, and a couple of the games that were in there were Croc 2 and Sarge's Heroes.
Was there anything else good in there?
I don't remember anything else specifically. I just remember. Oh, I think there was the PlayStation 1
Why did that
Frogger was
happen?
in there because they made Frogger for PlayStation 1.
Was
and
it
maybe
3D or?
yeah, it's like a 3D Frogger game.
This game has so many weird inputs to start like crawling on the ground like a worm.
Maybe what else was in there? Qbert, I think there was a PlayStation 1 version of Qbert, I think was in there as well.
Oh. Oh.
Very strange to just happen upon a bag of PlayStation 1 games
Don't.
in 2012.
Don't what?
I know what you're thinking.
Pause the game.
What is he thinking?
Oh my god, there's my guy. This is literally Mega Man.
Mega the Man.
Why? Okay.
You know, like Sonic the Hedgehog, Crash the Bandicoot, Mega the Man.
That background looks like Windows Movie Maker, like when you watch a YouTube video and it's like text, like, hey guys.
Yeah, it does. It's the exact shade of blue. Movie Maker blue.
I want to paint my house Movie Maker blue.
Just stare at your wall and get transported
Put
back in
Comic
time.
Sans
And
font
then-
on it. What are we going to play? 1080? What'd you pick?
Mario Golf.
Mario Golf? That's
Most
sweet,
exciting,
bro.
The most exciting game of all time. Mario Kart.
You guys ever played real golf?
Yes.
No, I mean,
I'm so
no,
bad.
I mean,
It's
no.
Sucks.
so
It
hard.
is.
Golf is the hardest sport I've ever played.
It's true.
And it's the stupid.
Plays that guy in the
That's
bottom
not
left.
the case for me,
Charlie.
but it's very-
Plays
Why
classic
are these
Charlie.
your? Why is Mario not part of Mario
Baby
Golf?
Mario.
There's
you say
Baby
golf
Mario,
is not
Peach,
the
and
hardest sport you've ever played?
No, I think just like trying to hit a baseball is like really hard for me.
Really?
at least the golf ball's stationary.
True.
Hardest game.
No,
Not when you play
not when you play,
You play
ultimate
moving
golf.
target ball.
whirlwind golf.
No, but you would think it would be easy to hit a golf ball because it's stationary, but it's not.
I disagree.
You have never played golf.
Yes, I have.
Oh yeah, what course did you play at?
I played at the one behind my house.
The one behind your house. What
Yeah.
course?
I'm not gonna say the name of it, but you know the one
Yeah,
behind my
It's
house.
adjacent to your house. It's not behind.
You did not play golf there.
Yes, I did.
If you didn't live near a golf course, you wouldn't have been able to name a course.
I don't think I can name the one behind my house. Actually, I don't
What?
know the name of it off the top of my head.
I mean,
I
you
actually
know
I
the
can't-
name of the
I'm
club.
blanking on it
Funny.
completely.
You know the name of the club. It's just a town country club.
No, the hardest thing I've
Deuce.
ever done. Hardest was I was subbing in for cockfighting, and I had to beat up like 5 chickens. And I lost every round.
Did he say cock?
Well, that's because you were trying to beat them up with your cock, John. You can't beat chickens up with
No,
your
no,
cock.
that's just what they call them. I was using my fists and like elbows, like pile driver, but they kept running out of the way.
The guy pile driver. You know him?
Ever heard of him?
Oh my god, this game's woke too. Look at the top left. Shield your eyes.
Rest
It's
up.
a rainbow.
Maybe basketball is harder than baseball. I don't know. I guess it
Basketball.
depends on the person. I'm just not good at sports.
So I'm generally pretty good at sports. I played a lot of sports when I was a kid, and I'm generally pretty athletic, and I pick them up pretty quick. But golf is by far the hardest sport I've ever
Josh,
played.
I swear you've gone like back and forth
Me
over
too. I feel like it's. Oh, is that what's happening?
Can you
You're
aim
using-
it?
Use your putter. Use the
My
different.
putter.
You shouldn't use a putter. You're not even on the green, bro.
Yes, he is.
Slam it with
Harry
the
No,
putter.
he's not.
He is not on the green.
Green.
Wow, you almost made it to the green.
On green.
So how do I like do this?
Putt.
Where's like the ball?
Can I get a bird's eye view?
No. You're in the Lakitu mode.
Yeah, bro.
How do I go back? I can't go back.
Oh, you are going
Oh
back.
my God.
backwards.
This game is obtuse.
Go back.
It's just like when you crouch and you just start rolling on the floor,
Nope.
laughing.
Long. Okay, I'm gonna drive it from here. I want to putt.
Don't do long.
Trying to
I'm
butt all the way down there.
I'm still in long.
It's right in front of you.
Suck it long, suck it hard.
No, don't do long.
I'm not. I'm trying to figure out the controls.
Let it now.
Oh, okay.
Man.
I'll take anal bum cover.
We love SNL.
So, Celebrity
so
Jeopardy is the greatest thing
fun.
that SNL ever did.
It's
Yeah,
it's a
the
big
best
hat.
one is one with Pete Davidson.
It's a big hat. It's funny.
Funny hat.
Oh, that counts as dying in this game. So Elijah, it's your turn.
Skeet Davidson.
Skibidi Davidson. +5. That's me when I
Mario
golf.
Smile.
Link,
Me
Michelle,
when I
Colin,
golf.
Fly Guy,
Me when I'm golfing.
Ukiki.
Kobe.
Kobe. He's back.
After being torn asunder. Literally.
Seen after being torn asunder and burnt to bits, Kobe has returned.
You seen that guy that when Kobe
From the
Bryant
ashes
died?
of a propeller.
When Kobe Bryant died, there was a guy on Twitter
Died.
that replied to it and was like, "I don't know if the emotions are GIF for this." It's like
Emotions or GIF.
he was like so distraught that he didn't have the appropriate GIF to convey his emotions.
GIF is what I meant to say.
Nice on.
Nice
Nice
off.
cock.
Birdie putt.
Remember that?
Birdie putt.
Remember that video Wii Bowling where it says "nice cock"?
How
Who's
could I
bowling?
forget?
Wii bowling.
Oh,
No way! So close yet so
Unsubscribe.
far away.
That was really good.
And unsubscribed.
And it's woke.
And it's woke garbage.
Woke green.
Woo! Par!
Wow, you almost got a birdie on that one, bro.
Oh, close only counts and horseshoes
You're,
and hand
you're gonna
grenades.
knock Kobe out of the league.
It's Colin, that guy from Whose Line Is It Anyways?
It's Kobe.
Oh, you mean Colin Mockery?
Colin
from
Mockery.
Wait, Don't Tell
and his
Me.
bald head.
Colin Mockery's got his bum out.
In every episode,
Bum out, gun out.
there's a frame where Colin Mockery is mooning the camera.
In every single episode.
Yeah, he's
very
he got,
quick.
He got fined in every episode because they always find it.
Yeah, he's very quick.
He lost a lot of money. That's why he doesn't have hair. Because he's so stressed out. Because he has to show his asshole to every single
His
person watching
asshole?
it.
It doesn't
Yeah.
just moon, but it gives a whole starfish.
Well, he's got a loose ass, so it just kind of parts
asshole.
naturally like the Red Sea.
Yeah, and he does it so quick. He literally does it within one frame.
Yeah,
As Louis
it's
C.K. would
impressive.
say, like a bag of loose leaves.
It's impressive, but not as impressive as all of the people in the FCC who find it every single time.
Yeah.
Within 12 hours, too.
Yeah.
Because if they don't find it in 12 hours and just goes to air
It's
and
fair
then he's
game.
free. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Have you ever seen the the outtakes from Whose Line where they actually have like a censor there who tells them what they can and can't say?
No.
Yeah. There you can look
Where
up
was
those
that guy when
outtakes.
Colin Mockery was showing his asshole to the world?
He has his bum out.
There's a guy who like stands like behind the camera or like backstage, and whenever they say something that they're not allowed to say, he like comes out and he's like, "No, you can't say that," and then they have to redo the whole bit.
What's something that they, like, what's an example?
Like one time, Colin Mockery came out and like it was
Good for
like
him.
imagine if it was like the situation. It was like they can only
From
say
Jersey
one
Shore?
line, and then they said the scene is you're in a laundromat and you just accidentally stole his laundry. And so Colin Mockery walks in and he sees Ryan Stiles stealing his laundry.
He says, "Fuck you." Colin, you can't say that.
I was gonna do a bit, and you and you stole it from me.
You're lying!
I thought you were being serious the whole time.
lying.
I was gonna do a bit, man.
You're being serious the whole time.
He walks in and he just whips his cock out and says, "Fuck you! That's my laundry."
That's my line anyways.
And Ryan Stiles started crying and pinching himself. And
Oh, John, the other night I was like half dead, half asleep,
Yeah.
and I was thinking of like
tired.
"Hello Darkness, My Old Friend,"
Yeah.
but instead of
I was thinking of "It Ain't Me."
instead of "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend," it would be like YouTube poop like voice lines.
Yeah.
It'd be like "Hello boobs."
My old
hello,
boner. Fall
hello
asleep.
boobs, my old shit.
Josh, why are you using the normal, not the long?
What does he mean?
Whoa, you smashed the like button.
Yep. Anyone who just saw
I'm
that,
leading by
smash the like
example.
button. Look, if you're this far into the video and you haven't pressed the like button yet, why are you still here? Honestly. That-
We just lost 500 people.
Clap, clap.
Hello, boobs. My old shit.
And I need you.
Oh, but it's the disturbed version? Hello, boobs.
My old
Shit.
boobs are in my skin.
I've come to fuck with you again.
Anthony, no matter how many times you ask me, I am not going to create that and put it into the video.
I'm gonna say, please, please put it in. Okay, audience, don't use that audio.
Don't get that don't get that
Don't.
twisted.
Okay,
Don't get
whatever you
any
do,
ideas.
don't do audio of me doing the gay sex.
Don't
Begging
get
for
any
gay sex.
ideas.
don't deep fake gay sex.
Don't
of
deep fake
Anthony and
into
Elijah.
begging
Better
for gay
not.
sex.
You better not deep fake gay sex between me and Anthony. Don't do that.
Okay, don't animate it. Really well animated. I mean, don't do that.
Don't take significant
You
amount of
said don't
time
do that
out
the
of your
first
day.
Don't do that. I mean, don't do that.
I mean,
do
don't
it.
do that.
Don't do it.
Oops, Freudian slip.
It's a birdie putt.
7 years later, when we're ultra mega famous, people are gonna be like, "What did bro mean by this? Please put it in."
Please put it in.
I'm begging you. Oh boy.
It's raining now.
Hallelujah. It's raining now.
It's raining. Hallelujah.
I'm just saying, maybe I do lean against the wall and get the shivers, but I don't sit down like Elijah does.
Who says I sit down when I pee?
We've seen
You told
it.
us. Yeah, you've told us and showed us.
Ain't nothing that's wrong with me.
If I were to sit down when I was gonna pee, my pee would go just straight out because my wiener's so small it would just point straight.
You don't
Dude,
tuck yours.
We
in your
Well,
sock.
saw
that's
the rubber
flawless.
band.
I say not guilty.
You don't tuck yours into your sock.
You
Bro, I can't. I couldn't even tuck it into my balls if I wanted to. When I
No, but when you were a kid, you definitely did that, right? Where you took your balls and you pushed your
When I was a
penis all the way
kid.
in. and you took your balls and you're like, "I'm a girl now."
and you wrap it around your penis that's pushed all the way in,
Yep, and you just like, "Yep, I'm a girl now."
and then you see how long you can keep it there while you have a boner.
Mm-hmm.
You try to give yourself a boner by thinking about. Well, you don't have to think about anything because it's so hot what you're doing.
You don't have to. Your mind goes white.
Yeah, and you just immediately start getting like the hardest boner of your life because you pushed your penis back up inside your body and you stretched your balls over
And
the
then
space.
you put like a bunch of like pennies in your balls
Yep, you rub pennies on your balls.
to keep like a
This is
little
a
like.
wonderful conversation for Josh's family to hear.
I know, it's a shame they're in the
do.
audience.
I hope they do.
We're taking notes.
Do they watch
Honestly,
the episodes?
This is
Okay.
this is going to be a long form playthrough. I don't think anyone's going to make it this far in the video.
That's
So
not true.
I can say whatever I want about my tiny penis and pushing it up inside my body and stretching my balls over it and rubbing pennies on my balls and getting a huge boner.
I didn't rub them in. I just put
the
them in my
boner is
balls.
Huge, but the penis is small.
It was like a little coin.
Well, huge in relation to the normal size of my penis.
It was a
My,
little-
my
It's like
penis
the
is
Trinity.
normally half an inch. If it's half an inch soft and if it's 2 inches hard, I mean, I've just,
It's like the Trinity.
Quadrupled
the
its
penis is the
size.
boner, is the pennies.
the penis is the boner is the balls. It's all one.
Oh, I felt it in my asshole.
It's
Alright,
like
can we talk about something other than my huge ego?
it's like the Lonely Island song says. My dick is like the fat that you cut off steak.
What does that mean?
It's so juicy.
I was a 10-year-old girl before the doctor found my dick.
It's like that that John LaJoy song. The Eiffel Tower is a lot like my dick because it's really big and it stings when soap gets inside the tip.
That's
I don't get it.
so true.
I don't get it though.
My
Broken
dick,
vending machine.
my dick M16, your dick broken vending machine.
That's
keep making shit
what
up.
movie? What movie was that song in? Oh no! You know what it was? It was in the TED show. That song.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the TED
Now
show.
I'm not watching that awful, god awful show.
It's actually
so
not bad.
unfunny.
It's actually pretty funny.
You just love Seth
Broken
MacFarlane's
vending
type of humor.
McFarlane.
I'm a big fan of Seth
from
MacFarlane.
McFarlane's.
Anthony, I would actually recommend you watch the TED show.
I don't
Whoa,
like
nice
Ted,
shot.
though.
Sandy does not like Ted either. She hates Ted. She loves Family Guy. She hates Ted. But I convinced her. I was like, let's just watch one episode. It was actually pretty funny, and then it got significantly funnier throughout the 7 episodes.
It gets funnier.
Yeah,
Who
I would
writes that?
definitely recommend it.
Who writes it? Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah,
Does he actually write it?
he's not the only writer, but he's one of them. Yeah, it is. It is very funny. The biggest problem I have with it. Wow, you launched that thing.
So there's
I
no.
just thought it was the putter
Mark
still.
Wahlberg.
I don't know what's going on.
The biggest problem I have with it is some of the accents are kind of bad. It takes place in Framingham, Massachusetts.
Did they say that?
Yeah.
They look at the camera and say, "This takes place in Framingham, Massachusetts."
Why are we playing Mario Golf?
I
Why
don't know,
is
there's
Josh
2 holes left.
playing Mario Golf?
2
Let
holes left.
me finish.
5:11. That's how short
That's
I am.
what time it is.
You heard it here first, folks. Put it in the wiki.
Ooh, when his height starts at 5.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Hit the gym,
my clit
shorty.
is standing on its skin.
What?
Did you guys see the video of the guy in like Long Island? He's like a really short guy. He's like probably
Oh, and it's like freaking out at the
He's-
bagel shop.
yeah. He's like just barely a midget. He's
Yeah.
like not really a midget yet. He's like
I
if
looked
there was a
deep
midget
into that.
plus 1 inch, that's him.
I looked deep into that. Actually, I ended up finding the guy's YouTube channel.
Did you?
Yeah, I forget what his name is, and I have to go back through like a bunch of videos to find it.
Half-Pint
But
Hero.
I did end up finding his YouTube channel, and there's like just a bunch of videos of him just like yelling in his car.
Yeah. He's got a lot of rage.
Why do women on dating sites say, "Oh, you're only 4'10"? Go die."
Yeah, it's
Like
like
no one said that to
that's-
you. Women on dating sites say that to me.
it's so insane. Like he's just at a bagel shop and he's like,
most
"Yeah,
self-conscious
but
man.
Why can women say you should go kill yourself because you're 4'11"? And like the people in the bagel shop, it's like all girls. They're like, "What are you talking about?"
Like no one said that to you. He's like,
it's like, well, women on dating sites everywhere.
women on dating sites have said that to me. They say, "Go die."
I was
And then he gets in a guy's face. He's like, "What? You're not gonna do anything? Like want to take us outside, buddy?" And he's like, "Stop talking like that to other people." He's like, "I am not scared of you." Gets in his face, and then he he gets tackled by the other guy. And he's like, "Oh, you think it's smart to pick on a guy that said, like, fight me, tough guy." I don't know why I talk normal there at the end.
Just lost the character.
I said in the group chat last week how
You're gonna putt?
this guy
I don't pick the putts.
Pick the putts.
Pick me. Pick me.
I was talking to a classmate about Star Wars because he had never seen it or anything, and how he wanted to know if he liked it, if he would like it, and I asked him what his favorite movies were, and he named these 3 random movies, and one of them had Peter Dinklage in it. This other guy that was sitting next to me, just completely unprompted, goes, "You know that like midgets hate Peter Dinklage?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's true. Like dwarfs and like little people, they don't like him.
They're all
because-"
different sects of midgets.
Yeah, he used like all 3 different terminologies,
And unhoused hate Peter Dinklage too.
and it's like because I forget what the justification is like because
Because he didn't want to play.
Peter Dinklage didn't want to only play little people, and they're all pissed at him. As a collective, the hive mind of little people.
They all think the same.
Yeah, they hate Peter Dinklage because he broke free from the Matrix, and
I would too.
nobody responded to him, and the class started. It was really, really uncomfortable.
Wouldn't it be crazy if like the little people population started like
Rising
growing
up?
substantially? I don't mean in height. I mean like the actual population, the number of little people in the country started growing substantially. And like politicians started referring to them as like a specific demographic because honestly they probably would be if they were a significant number in the population. Like they would be, you would hear them more, and you want to make them more accessible for these people.
The violent majority.
Maybe then Vernon
But
Troyer
then-
wouldn't have KMS'd himself.
He didn't. But then
This guy.
But
No,
then
he-
the politicians would start, referring to them as like a demographic. Now they talk about like, oh, the black vote or like the Mexican vote or the female vote. They'd be like referring to it
midget
as like
vote?
the little vote.
The little vote.
In solidarity, Joe Biden will walk out on his knees with his feet on each
With
knee.
his shoes attached to his knees.
And he said, "There's not much difference
He's like,
between
if
you
you
and
don't
I."
vote for me, then you ain't sure.
When I used to do this when I was a kid.
I used lizards when I was a kid.
I got hairy
tall
legs.
now, but-
I got short legs, and they grow long in the sun.
Unlike
Little
you folk.
kids that love me.
Vernon Troyer didn't KMS himself?
Vern Troyer technically died by suicide because he died from alcohol poisoning.
Oh,
He just
okay.
drank too much, and his liver failed.
So he's like Chris Farley.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I mean, technically...
unfunny loser.
He's he's an exact
Actually,
copy
it's
of
weird that
Chris
you brought
Farley.
up Chris Farley because I just rewatched Tommy Boy like 2 nights ago. That movie's so fucking funny. I love Tommy Boy so much.
Now you know how a little prick feels.
Have you guys ever seen Tommy Boy?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love Tommy Boy so much. That scene where they're in the office.
I just quoted it.
It's
at the very
office and he's trying to sell the guy, and they get their first maybe. So then he like moves forward and starts doing the whole thing with the toy cars on the desk. You remember that?
Yeah.
I love that scene. I was like,
You
losing
soiled
my
the whole
shit.
conversation for not knowing the exact quote I was just talking about.
When he's like, he's like, and here comes the thing comes on fire. He's like, here comes the meat wagon, and the paramedic gets out, and he's like, oh my god. He's like, and the new guy in the corner is puking his guts out. How do I exit out of this?
Fat guy in a little
minus button.
coat.
Top left.
It's
Two
funny.
game selection.
I thought it was just 9
You
holes.
press the B button when you did that.
Why is the select button not the bottom? Isn't it always the bottom in every other game?
Nintendo has to be special.
Yeah.
So I get to pick any game I want?
You could
game
pick
you want.
Zelda if you wanted to.
There's a loop-de-loop?
There's a loopy-loop and pull.
Mute
You say
City.
you can't talk in
Everyone
this
shut
one,
up, shut up,
but
shut
the
up.
music is great.
Oh, man.
Oh, accelerate button.
The
I wasn't
acceler-
ready.
It's throwing me off because the accelerate button is not the bottom.
This
Or
game
it
looks
should
cool
be.
when you move.
Is it the right button?
Yeah, it's the right button.
We should have been playing this game the whole time.
This is actually pretty cool. I don't know, does that make me slower or faster?
F-Zero
tell.
fans everywhere are wishing this was
Real.
real in HD, up close.
How many people are there in this race? 30? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I've been recording.
I was gonna punch you in your dick.
Oh, well, then I was serious.
Oh, well then I guess I really was.
Hold on, let me get ready.
Not my friend, you limb.
Stay with my friend. Oh no, my
You're in 29th place, dude. Come on.
Don't do stuff that I want.
That would be terrible.
Terrible.
How come there's no power-ups or any like good things that happen in this
You're
game?
going
just go
774 miles per hour. Kilometers per hour.
What is this?
Oh,
So much
Whoa! This is more entertaining than Mario Golf, and I'm not even the one playing.
What is this? Tron Legacy? What is this? Tron Legacy?
See the logo for Tron 3?
This is no Excite Bike.
Where the 3 is where the O is? Tren.
Yeah, Tron.
Trend Ben 10.
You see the new Tron coaster they put in at Disney World?
No.
Anthony, I know you love Disney World. You're wearing that Disney hat.
Is it by Daft Punk?
Yeah.
You don't know nothing about Disney. I still don't know if the pink slows you down or speeds you up. It
I
looks
think
like
it's
it had
good
no
for you.
effect on
I
them.
think it's good for you.
Final lap? Bro, I'm in 18th place.
You suck!
And I can't seem to overcome these people. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do.
You're not supposed to hit the walls.
It's by Daft Punk.
Is there anything I can do to like...
Daft Punk.
Okay, so the triggers kind of do something, I guess. I don't really understand
What'd you
what,
call me?
though.
Trigger.
They, like,
A little bit of something's all you
Oh, it
need.
gives you your energy back.
I have energy?
Energy back?
The top right.
Did I lose energy?
I don't know, but you just got it back. Hey, you know what? 12th is the 13th loser.
I think it would be the 11th loser.
Not true, because the people behind you are having a much more fun time.
I really want to watch Doctor Strangelove, and that movie has one character in it that is like the main character from I Think You Should Leave.
You haven't watched it?
What'd you say?
You haven't watched it?
I Think You Should Leave?
No, Dr. Strangelove.
No, I have.
What's
I did
Doctor
watch it.
Strangelove?
I really want to watch it with you and Elijah, and you too, Josh.
It's a Kubrick movie.
I will not have that movie be my first Kubrick movie. It has to be One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and I have
One
to
Flew Over the
sympathize.
Cuckoo's Nest is not Kubrick. What are you talking about?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is not a Kubrick film.
Who did that?
Wolf Over the Cuckoo's Nest is not Kubrick.
Who did that?
I have no idea who did it. It's not Kubrick.
Bullshit.
It's not Kubrick.
I thought that was him this entire time.
No.
I've been telling everybody.
I feel like you're in too deep with not seeing Kubrick movies.
Yeah,
It's
honestly.
not for any reason. I just haven't had the opportunity.
I don't believe that anymore. Maybe it was like that at one point, but now you're just it's
I don't
too much
take
pressure.
pride in it. It's embarrassing.
Let's
If that was the case, you'd watch one.
let's watch Doctor Strangelove because
And why would you not have Doctor Strangelove be your first Kubrick movie?
Because there's so much better ones.
How do you know? You've never seen them.
no,
I'm in a lot of the communities.
I think The Shining was my favorite for a while, but after watching Doctor Strangelove, I just really like that movie.
The Shining's great. 2001 is great.
That move was great.
I'm pretty sure you just went backwards for a second.
I think I did. But it gave me extra speed.
But yeah, the
Cat-like speed and reflexes.
one of the main characters in
Watch
Doctor
out! Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
One of the main characters in Doctor Strangelove
Overtake
is
him.
like right out. He's like right out of. I think you should leave. The main guy. I can't believe I'm blanking on his name right now.
Tim Robinson?
Tim Robinson. Yeah.
All right,
He
well-
even kind of looks like him a little bit. Like he like totally overreacts, and he's like, "Well, what do you can't have anyone come in here. They're gonna see the big screen." Talking about like they're like
No spoilers.
this is like the. It's barely a spoiler. They're in like the Pentagon room, so they have like like top secret information. It's like the big screen, and basically, Kubrick got that guy to do like quote unquote like startup takes where he does it like really like out of proportion and crazy, and then he did like a quote unquote real take where the actor thought that was what a more nuanced and like actual like serious acting tone. So he tricked the actor into doing these like insanely like over the top takes, and then when the movie came out, he saw that like all his like insane
All of them were
takes,
kept. The insane
yeah, all
ones.
the insane takes were left in the movie, and he was really upset with Kubrick after that.
Well, what did he think was happening with the crazy ones in the first place?
He
They were
thought
just like warm-up
yeah,
takes
those
to,
were just
get
like
the
warm up
energy up?
takes. It's like just Kubrick was like, okay, just do like a really over the top like silly take just to get you warmed up for this.
Because it's supposed to be a comedy, right?
Yes, I didn't know that going into it, and so like I started, so I was like, what the? I was like, why is that guy acting like
Not
that?
sure you're supposed to be laughing at scenes.
No, I'm serious. In the beginning, it's not played like a comedy in the beginning at all, and like at first I was like, his wife is like getting like ready, or she's like lying on the bed or something. The guy that's like over the top crazy, and he's just like like someone calls up and like the military base is like, yeah, no, I have to talk to the crazy over the top guy. I'm just blanking on his name right now. That's not what they call him. And the wife's like, oh, he's in the bathroom right now, and it's like, let me see if I can get him a hold of him. And she's like, blah blah blah, and he's like, nah, well, tell him to call someone else, blah blah blah. And like I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he's just being like a jerk or whatever. And then like he comes in, and the wife's like, well, I don't, and he's like ends up having to go into something. He ends up having to come in to the Pentagon, and his wife is like, oh, I don't want you to go, and like it's not going to translate well in the audio, but like the wife's like laying down, and he like crawls over to her, and he's like, well, I'll be like right back right before you know it. And he's like and he's like got like this big like crazy like look in his eye, big smile on his face, and it's just like it's just like it took me off guard. I first saw that and I was like, what the fuck?
I need to see more of I Think You Should Leave and that movie you're talking about.
We definitely
sound
need to
great.
watch that movie as a group, because
Kind of
that
reminds me
movie's
of
awesome.
how
It was also James Earl Jones before he was in the Darth Vader suit.
when
James Earl
he was
Jones
never in
wasn't
the
in
suit.
when I saw Old Boy for the first time, it was like an anniversary edition, and the director had this pre-show little thing where he's talking about the movie and how he basically said this movie is half a comedy, so it's okay to laugh. Basically, because apparently a lot of Americans just didn't know that it was supposed to be funny in certain scenes because of how disturbing it is. And I feel like it's just like
I feel like that's really common, is like people not knowing that they can laugh at any movie.
Yeah, I think it's especially so in foreign films where you're not entirely sure what the
tone is in a way. You know what I mean?
Right. And also, I think it happens a lot with like movies that people perceive as from like very artistic filmmakers, like an Ari Aster movie. I feel like people are like afraid to laugh at them.
Right.
But when he talks about them, all he talks about is how funny all his movies are.
Right.
Like even Hereditary, he talks about how it's hilarious. And Midsummer, he talks about how he thinks it's funny. But
If you
everyone's
didn't think the
afraid to laugh
cock
at
flapping
those
in
movies.
Midsummer was hilarious.
Well,
And I think most directors, most filmmakers, even especially I would say if they're very artistic, are putting things in the movie that they think are funny. It's just kind of a bizarre sense of humor.
when I saw House for the first time, I don't know if you've seen it.
The show House?
No, the movie. I didn't know anything about it other
About
than
the doctor?
no. It's just labeled horror, so I had no idea what to expect. So when the movie starts, just a bunch of like really funny things that happen. That when I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, like is this supposed to like pay off, or is this some kind of artistic thing? And then after so many scenes of people falling downstairs, I was like, oh, okay, I think this is like a horror comedy. But because it's like Japanese, I was just really in the dark for a good amount. About the first 20 minutes of the film.
I will usually
Oh my
laugh
goodness, the Twin Towers.
They got that in the same
Oh
map?
my god.
I'll usually laugh at anything, even if it is serious.
Yeah, me too.
I don't usually hold back with my laughter.
I've learned to laugh at serious things.
Just like the Joker.
Right.
The biggest joke of them all, reality.
That's honestly that too. I feel like people even like the 2008 Dark Knight. The Joker's freaking hilarious in that movie, and people, you know,
He's not that funny.
He's very funny in that movie.
The
But
whole world just loses their mind.
You're losing energy every time you hit something.
great, thanks for the tip, buddy.
Retire!
Now I'm-
Retire!
Great. I'm retired. retire.
Give up!
You should put in audio of like just shit hitting metal when you
Shit hitting metal?
Hitting metal
like
like a wet
Like
flap.
a
throw
meaty
a turd
thwack.
into a washing machine.
You want me to throw a turd into a washing machine?
Yeah, I
and
don't wanna
record
do
the
it.
sound.
I don't want to do it. Do it for the artistic vision.
You should definitely just have like a meaty
This is
thwack
great.
sound.
Retire.
A meaty thwack sound as well as like diarrhea happening in the background. While you're like blowing up.
Oh my
Like
god.
this. Not the Twin Towers!
Blowing up,
Retire. All right, John, you play.
Okay.
blowing up on social
What is
media.
accelerate A?
No, it's whenever the button is on the right that you
A.
wouldn't think would be an accelerate in a racing game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this map is hard. Careful, you're gonna retire if you keep hitting those
Retire,
walls. Retire.
Oh my goodness.
Retire.
Uh,
Oh, careful you don't 9/11 it.
You might. Oh. That was scary.
Did you guys see the Rick and Morty 9/11 joke?
which
No.
one?
There's only been one.
Oh, then yeah.
I love Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Has anyone watched the new season yet, or am I the only one who's watched
I've
season
Wasn't
7?
the
First
joke just like,
episode.
oh, there's what I was doing during 9/11, and he's just like looking at it like, oh my god.
Oh wait, I guess there are two 9/11
Okay.
jokes.
Oh.
I forgot about that one.
The true 9/11 fan. I mean,
Where he's like got his memories. He's like right there between this and where I
Yeah.
was on 9/11.
Like playing catch with my dad. or
Yeah,
something.
and then it's like him, and he's like looking in front of his TV, and
what
he's
is the
like,
difference?
"They're gonna use this to take away our rights and our freedoms." No, the 9/11 joke happened in like I think it was this
The Glorps Absorb episode with
the Glorps absorb. Yeah,
they
you're
got the shit on their face.
yeah, that actually yes.
Yeah, the Glorps
do they
Absorb
need their
episode.
hearing aids now?
Are you trying to say Gazorp Azorp?
No, that's not good. That's Glorp Absorb Field and also Morty's son.
Right.
Fucking asshole. Don't quiz me on Rick and Morty.
But what are you saying? Glorp.
I'll pass
glorp?
every time.
It sounds
That's
like
what
you're.
the aliens are called.
They're not called Glorp.
What are they
glorps.
called?
Glip glops.
Shut up.
No, they're not called Glip glops, but Glip glops are in Rick and Morty.
Yes, we know.
Why can I do
It says,
this?
"What up, my Glip glops?" And they're a bunch of little blue guys, and they run in. They're like,
What's unfortunate about Rick and Morty is that there's not enough lore.
"What does that mean?"
That is
There just isn't
unfortunate.
lore.
What'd you do, bro? Don't retire.
What is he doing?
Oh man, he's about to
He's
retire.
being
He's
obtuse.
trying to make the snowball go up the hill.
Cardinal sin.
I know.
I didn't.
Something
I didn't.
something that no one will ever forgive me for.
You're right. Spoiler alert to everyone who's listening to this.
Yeah, I'll cut this out.
Crash Bandicoot dies.
Oh, Snape kills Crash Bandicoot.
What?
Snape
Snape
gazed
kills-
Dumbledore.
Snape gaze Dumbledore.
He didn't see it coming. Or him.
Walks over and gaze him.
Are you being lapped by people? Because you're passing people and not
Yeah, he got
improving
lapped.
your...
He got lapped. I think it's time for him to retire.
I'm gonna finish
Hit him
this
with the
race, unlike you tricksters.
Jack up.
This game looks hard.
Don't do what I did. Put that like in the middle. Happy middle.
Oh, you can change?
Yeah, that's.
I want-
You're gonna be really slow.
Yes, do that, Josh.
Your max speed's gonna
I
be
know,
stupid
I want
slow.
this, though.
Okay. I want my speed to be max speed to be slow.
I want my family back.
Where's my fucking family? Whoa, whoa, you're already way better. You already winning the game. Don't say that about me. Don't say that about me. Oh my gosh, you're so cool.
All right, next recording session, we all bring our automatons
Do that.
and sing Daft Punk Shire theme.
Daft Punk. Daft Punk.
Daft Punk. Daft
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk.
I'll give it to someone
Are you guys singing Daft
special.
Punk?
We're singing the Daft Punk song. Daft Punk. Daft Punk.
Oh, no! Retire.
Why is it
All right.
Why is
It's
it
going
always
back.
Come on.
Okay, Elijah.
Game
This is
over,
Elijah
yeah!
playing.
Oh, wait. We lost.
Oh, you can lose
Is it
this?
game over?
Oh, I guess it's time for a new game.
I guess so.
Go to expert.
You press B again.
Okay, how am I supposed to know?
We should finish the recording and watch Doctor Strangelove.
No.
No, we did not have time for that. Want to play Dr. Mario?
Okay.
Dr. Mario.
What, a 2-player?
No,
Isn't this just like a Tetris game?
Yeah.
basically. I was very upset about that when I first learned about Dr. Mario because I'd never heard of it. I was a kid and I was like playing this. I was playing on this Nintendo at my like grandmother's house, and she had these different Mario games, and one of them was Dr. Mario, and I was like, oh, I never heard of this. That sounds like fun. After I've been playing Mario for a while, and I put it on, and I was so mad when it was just
Caramba.
Tetris. I'm like, what is this?
Dr. Mario is awesome.
How do I? Oh, you have to use the D-pad.
You suck.
Mandatory
What is the? How do you play
D-pad.
this?
You gotta
Dude.
rotate at some point. There you go.
Oh my god, you're pissing me off. You don't know how to play Dr.
I
Mario.
I don't know how to play Dr.
Don't know how to
Mario.
play Dr.
You-
Mario.
Oh my god. Elijah.
I don't know how
You're
to
actually-
play.
You're actually awesome.
Wait, why did the yellow go, but not the everything else?
You're
I don't
pissing
know how to
me
play
off.
Dr. Mario.
You're pissing me off.
Okay, good. That did something. A crocodile from Lego Movie.
Dude.
That's
What?
pretty good.
Dude.
How come the Reds didn't go?
Dude.
I don't know.
It's 4, not 3.
What? That's not consistent.
What do you mean?
What I said.
Oh man.
The vision was there.
You just blog in.
I also don't understand why it started me with such a shitty position. Like I felt like
You put yourself.
The yellow and red ones
Why
kind
are
of look
there
like
bugs?
a shotgun shell.
They're germs, Josh. They're germs.
The
okay.
German Josh.
I'm gonna try again because
Oh.
I didn't understand how to play until the end.
Derek, if you're listening to this, put us on to Spelunky 3.
Oh, didn't realize that was gonna happen.
Put us onto it.
Yes. Like, show us that game.
Just delegate the task of
Elijah!
Spelunky 3 to
What?
us.
Elijah!
What?
Why did you put blue on yellow?
I put red on red. Why didn't the?
That moment when you put the yellow on blue.
So does it have to be vertical? I don't understand what the.
What are you talking about?
There's 3 yellows right next to each
It's
other.
4!
So that's not consistent.
What are you talking about? It's always 4.
Josh, back me up here. That is not consistent. Right?
is that not
My memory is
consistent?
fuzzy, but I did say that before, so I have to stand by it.
No.
What do you mean no?
Okay, good. Yes.
4! Okay, it's 4.
That was calculated.
You tricked me at the last second.
What are you
Is the
doing?
goal-
Why
is
didn't
the-
you put the yellow in the yellow?
Is the goal to
I
get rid
did
of?
put yellow on yellow.
No, on that yellow.
I don't want to
Get
do that yellow.
Why?
Because I'm not concerned about it.
He's not conservative.
Is the goal to get rid of the little guys on the
Yes,
left?
and he's not doing that. He's just making a little tower.
Make a twin one.
I do whatever I want, all right? It's my turn. If you don't like, you don't like
I'm
how I
making
play
the
this
Wizard of
game.
Oz. I'm making the penis things from the Little
You
Mermaid.
should write your name.
Yeah, write your name in the little block.
This is virus level 0.
You fucking asshole.
I am Dr. Mario, and I give out high fives.
You don't like how I play the game?
Why? What are you doing?
There's the door.
Exactly.
Oh, you're setting up yellow for a great time.
I am.
You're,
Watch
dangerous,
this.
you're dangerously close to that red.
And you thread the needle and pass it all.
You could pass it all
Why have you not gone to the left at all?
with the
I'm not interested in the left. What,
I'm
do you
not
think I am a
interested.
leftist?
A slug.
A slug. Oh, thank God. Why are you like this?
So awesome.
Why are you so cool?
Try to fill the whole bottle. There you go. Oh, it falls. Gravity.
You think the blue guy's scared now?
He is. Look at him.
He should be. I'm coming for his ass.
Probably scared of the psychopathic behavior the doctor's exhibiting.
I think his as
How
is
was that
safe.
the wrong decision?
What do you mean?
His as is safe.
I hate you.
His as is graz.
Oh, boy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, damn it.
You suck.
Oh, was he chucking him real fast?
I hate you.
I don't understand how to play the game.
What is confusing about Dr. Mario?
Explain it to me.
It
You
sucks.
put the things in.
Games for babies.
How do you play it?
You put the
Games
things
for
in.
babies.
See?
You match cherry with cherry,
An
banana
apple
with
to apple.
banana.
How did he do that?
Nice job. You dropped the blue one.
Now it's dirty.
Idiot.
I hate you.
It was that easy the whole time?
Yes! It was purposely.
I don't understand how to play the game. What are the rules?
You spin the pills.
Pills
Spin
here.
the pills. It's like real life.
Holy shit.
Wait, why are there
Wait,
so
virus
many?
level 9? You just went from 0 to 9.
Yeah.
Barstool.
Why, what do you mean, yeah?
This game is baby.
What? Oh, you manually put it to 9. Yeah. This game is baby food.
Baby food.
Maybe now I understand why I didn't like this game when I played it at my grandmother's house because
You
it didn't
didn't know
make
what
any
you were
sense to me.
Because it
It was like
sucks.
Tetris but bad.
Because it sucks as.
I was like, what are these little guys here? And how do I make them like?
Cool.
How do I make him do my
Make
bidding?
them cool.
It's an honest question.
It's an
Oh,
honest
terrible
mistake.
decision there, John. Sorry.
Why?
It was a bad. I mean, I've seen my fair share of bad decisions in Dr. Mario, and
Uh-oh.
that was among the. Okay, can you stop saying that? Say something
Elijah,
else.
you have to start saying, I hate you. Why are you doing... Oh, my...
Oh my god.
Wait, I can't believe you. Why would you?
What the hell? What the hell?
You got 4 touching. They have to be in a row.
Yeah.
They have to be either across or above and below.
As above,
Above
so
and
below.
below.
Have you guys ever seen As Above, So Below? The
That movie
movie?
sucks.
No, it doesn't. It's not bad.
Just so tired.
That was a really fast rotate.
So tired of these movie discussions. We are a game channel.
Okay. You know what? You're right, Anthony.
Oh my.
I'm sorry for mentioning a film.
Your
Ho,
turn.
ho, ho, ho.
You press A to rotate.
I hope you like
Okay.
virus level 9. How do I
What are you doing?
He wants
Oh,
to
I-
speedrun Zelda.
He
Pressed
wants
A.
to play Mario
I
Tennis.
pressed A to rotate.
He's rotating into a better game.
Welcome to Camelot. What the hell was that?
Not Mario Tennis.
Is that a blimp?
I'll never tell.
Oh no, I was going to talk about.
Roberto.
I mentioned Men earlier, but I never talked about it. About why I hated it.
You hated it because it was so good.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
No.
I've seen the ending like 40 times, but I
The
haven't seen
ending is the part that I hate the most. So
Yeah.
the whole movie's about like, I mean, the subtext is like toxic masculinity, basically, and which is fine.
You
I don't
watched
have
a
a problem
YouTube
with
review.
that.
Me too.
I don't have a problem with that. But then the ending literally, it's this creepy guy who's been like following the main character around over and over again, right? And they're next to an apple tree. And the guy's like naked, and then he like gets like down and like starts birthing another one of the other man character. All the men are played by the same guy. So he's naked and he gets down and he has like a vagina and he births the next evil man who's bad next to this apple tree, and then like the apples all fall off the tree. Like the apple doesn't fall from the tree
Bad apple
as
spoils
the
the
men
bunch.
are birthing other men out of themselves in this chain of births. It was the most on-the-nose piece of garbage I've ever seen. Almost as bad as Parasite.
Parasite was so funny.
Parasite was pretty funny, actually. That's the only thing it had going for it, was its humor.
Oh, damn, Bowser, you almost had it. Look, Bowser, you almost had it.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
What the hell?
Wait, are you
What's your
expected to
action
react
time?
to that? Oh, it's a replay.
Are you playing Bowser?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
He's strong as all get out. You ever seen that movie, Get Out?
I saw It Follows.
It
Wow.
Follows is good. I like that movie.
You like chlamydia, too?
Yeah, I love chlamydia.
I have
Probably my favorite STD.
No, you shut up.
Actually, you know what? I think gonorrhea is my favorite because it sounds like diarrhea.
Gonorrhea.
It sounds like diarrhea that went away.
it. Why was that a fault?
That's
You
a good
suck.
thing. I love gonorrhea.
Double fault. Oh, he gets it.
Right. I love gonorrhea too. When your diarrhea goes away and you feel better, that's when you have gonorrhea.
That's when I go back to work, when I have gonorrhea.
Right. It's like I wasn't you come into work, they're like, "Oh, you're back." It's like, "Yeah, I wasn't really feeling great, but now I have gonorrhea, so I'm back."
Well, it's great to hear.
I'm glad you have gonorrhea. With every passing day, I become
More
more
gay.
lactose intolerant. Have I told you guys this?
No.
Yeah, it's rough. I can't like eat anything dairy now. I ate a slice of pizza and I'm like completely debilitated the next day.
Are you serious?
I'm not able to do anything. Yeah,
I'm
it's
so
awful.
glad I'm not
It keeps
that
me
bad.
up all night long.
You're becoming lactose intolerant?
Yeah, I mean, it started when I was a teenager. I would start my dairy would start to upset my stomach, but only if I ate like a lot. If I ate like a ton of
How is that
pizza
fair?
or a lot of cheese or drank 8 glasses of milk, then
How's that fair?
But now it's like I can like not touch dairy at all.
How is that fair?
I had-
Charging up a
I
lightning
had
bolt.
lightning coursing through my veins.
You're like Emperor Palpatine.
Well, better get used to
Deuce
oat
it.
milk.
You guys see that Dunkin' Donuts is getting sued for oat milk?
Why?
Why?
Because it's more expensive?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
a bunch of lactose intolerant people are suing Dunkin' Donuts because
Good.
they say that there's no substantial difference in the cost between oat milk and cow's milk, and the amount of upcharge they have is discriminating against people who are lactose intolerant.
Good for them.
I guess I won.
No, not match, just game and set.
Oh, okay.
You guys ever see Diary of a Wimpy Kid 2?
Nope.
Me either.
He keeps a journal now.
Journal of them kill.
Do you think when he named the book Diary of a Wimpy Kid, he was doing it on purpose to make people say the word diarrhea?
No.
Journal of them kill.
That guy is super serious. It's kind of scary, actually. Jeff.
Goldblum.
Kinney?
It's not Jeff Kinney, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Goldblum.
He's super serious in real life. He's like the evil R.L. Stein.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
How so?
Like he tells stories that are uplifting and good, but in real life he's a pervert.
Is he a pervert?
He's a sex
Mhm.
maniac.
In what way?
He like draws things that are I can't speak about.
What
He
do you mean
draws
draws
things.
things you can't speak about. Like what?
Like
I'll cut it out.
pornography, like
He draws pornography?
yeah.
Lots
Look
of
up Jeff
people-
Kinney pornography.
Lots of people draw pornography.
Yeah, but
Does that
like,
make him evil?
I won?
I guess so.
I guess I can't speak my mind.
You can speak your mind. I'm just
I
allowed to
shut
shut
down.
with it.
No, I this is entrapment.
I
Remember when we actually took to a spa
To get his asshole waxed? I was thinking about this the other day.
He refused.
Yep.
He was like so confident. He was like, if you guys pay for it, I would get my asshole waxed. And we were like, okay. What's it going to cost? Like $50, $100? Of course we're going to pay for that.
Yep.
That'd be hilarious. And we actually took him there. And
then he tried to chicken out, and I was like, okay, what if I did it too? And he was like, sure. And then he chickened out again.
yeah.
Sure.
That's so fucked up.
And
should
he's like,
all-
he's like, well, no, it's different for you because you do the whole, hair thing.
Because you shave your head.
And I was like, what does that have to do with my bunghole?
What was the car ride back like?
It was
Quiet.
just us giving him shit the whole time.
It was all quiet on the western ass cheek.
Were you guys like angry?
I mean, we were kind of angry. We were mostly just giving him shit and telling him that that's messed up that he went back on it.
And what did he say?
He was like, I'm not shaving. I'm not going to get my asshole waxed, guys. I can't believe you thought I was actually going to get my asshole waxed. And it's like, I mean, you said you were gonna. You said if we paid for it, you would get your asshole waxed.
We should have all done it together and then taken pictures as like a group of our assholes so he would feel left out and he'd be forced to.
Us like looking upside down too, like
Yeah.
we're like looking like this to our legs.
Yeah, so we don't have to see it, but like we get the picture
And then we
taken.
just keep sending him that picture over and
Yeah,
over
over
again.
and over.
All of our assholes.
All of our assholes in a line. Or do we do like a school photo thing where the shorter people are in front?
The
holding
shorter
plaque?
assholes are in
Smaller
front.
assholes. It'd be really awkward if one of us had like a really dark asshole and like that's how we found out.
That's how we found out.
Yeah.
Like we ostracized the other one.
Yeah.
It's like I can't look at you the same ever since I saw how dark your asshole was.
Your asshole's the color of a moldy peach.
A multi-peach. There's two of them.
Molten peach is really hot.
Did I ever tell you guys about when we got married and at the reception it was like him and his like other side of the lake friends and they're all like talking and I like put my hand around and I was like, could have gotten you did get married today, but I'll always be your first kiss. And nobody laughed. He's like, okay.
Can't believe they made Yoshi woke in this game.
How do I? This is really hard. And
Dude, you're a ghost. Just
Insano
fly
mode?
away.
You have to play as Bowser.
You're a ghost. Just go scare somebody. You're like Casper.
I
Casper the Friendly.
wish. Okay.
Game Yoshi.
This is not the Yoshi game. It's the Boo game.
The name above Yoshi on the scoreboard is what the
that fair?
people
It
are
was a
saying.
fault. It was a fault. Don't worry. Wait, which are you? Are you Yoshi or the
I'm
ghost?
a ghost. Oh, at least that was slow. Okay.
Oh, look at he
I think
bounces.
you're like overcompensating too much for where you think the ball's gonna go.
I'm not
Like,
going
you're
past
going-
it, though.
you're going-
I'm
you're-
not making it.
No, what I'm saying
short.
is like he'll hit it.
I'm 5'11".
I should go die.
Oh,
How do I
okay.
see? It's
No.
way too fast.
Well, I mean, you could see he was gonna like hit it to the left.
How do? Is he like telegraph it?
It's the
Whoa.
way he like when he was like charging up like that. You could see like the way he was gonna hit it.
Well, explain this one, hot shot.
That one I can't. That one is just rigged. The game sucks
Oh,
ass.
there I go.
Bo just killed himself.
Bo.
Okay.
Bo was afraid.
Bo's afraid.
Bo's terrible.
Bo was afraid?
You mean that movie?
Where you see his
They say
huge,
to play
gigantor balls, like 10 minutes into the movie, you just see his gigantor balls close up in the screen.
Then he gets hit by a car.
In his big
Oh, I thought you
soapy
were
butt,
hitting that.
his
Yeah, go
big
ahead.
soapy butthole.
No, you don't see his soapy butthole.
Yeah, dude. Stop making shit up.
Sorry, I just really wanted to see
Nobody
it.
likes a fibber.
I just really wanted to see it.
Stop being a fibber.
Josh, did we tell this on Hat Kraken where we watched
How do
Bo's
I-
Afraid?
how do I hit it?
And these two old bitches in front of us were like
How do I
talking
hit
throughout
it?
the whole thing.
Is anyone gonna tell me how to hit the ball?
I don't know. I haven't
Press
played
A.
it.
The
Press
one that
A.
you're hitting.
I did that. He's not hitting it. He's just
Well, it
winding
looks
up.
like you're charging. You're like holding it down. I don't know.
I'm not. I'm just pressing it.
Is
I
it
don't
just
know, I
like
play
Dr.
Bowser.
Mario where you're like, oh, I'm doing
How do I-
I'm doing it?
Does Bowser always do that?
It's on-
These
explain this
two-
to me. What's happening?
These two crotchety old crones were like, no, it's like, this movie doesn't make any sense.
What the heck is
What's
going
going on?
on?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
No,
can't
this
believe
is-
we paid
this
for
is
this.
his balls.
Oh my
We paid
oh
money
my
for this.
goodness. I can't believe we paid for this.
What the heck? Why does he charge up?
What the heck?
Because he's Bowser.
Maybe you just have to like charge early.
What is that? I press it and he charges.
You have to compensate for the charge.
He's gonna
Oh,
charge.
so he
on,
always charges?
he charges on every one.
I don't think so, no. The Charges officer.
Anthony's the Bowser bonus boy.
Only I can play Bowser.
Bowser
Okay.
Boner.
Play Mario, a
Boo
real
is
champion.
fast, so I like him.
What kind of mushrooms were these guys on when they made this game?
They must have been so high.
Is that why Mario?
Is that why?
Mario! Have you seen that Vsauce video, like their first video that's ever made? And it was like a gaming channel, and it was what's his name? Is it Michael? Yeah,
The bald guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's like, if you look at this star in each letter of Super Mario Galaxy, it spells out "You are Mr. Gay," and he like shows a video of him. He goes, Mario.
Nah.
What's your favorite Vsauce?
So are we Vsauce?
Probably the cannibalism one. It talks about like what humans taste like.
Mine is the How to Basic face reveal.
What?
Mine is the How to Basic face reveal.
Mine is the How to Basic Hair Cake.
I hated that one.
That one,
I'm sorry for
after,
reminding everyone
after
of that.
seeing like a lot of fucked up stuff online and then, you know, thinking I had like a pretty good tolerance of like seeing disgusting stuff, that video did make my stomach churn a little bit.
That video
Really?
is so disgusting.
It's just like when he's like eating like the hair cake and like it's getting caught in his mouth and like he can't swallow it. It's just yucky to think about. I
Video's
don't.
not that bad.
It's really bad.
It stinks.
Nice.
Game
Donkey
Danky
Kong.
King.
You guys are just a little too scared.
Like if they were just eating something yucky, I'd be like, okay. But like the hair.
They are eating something yucky.
Well, no, you're not letting me finish. The hair gets caught in their throat, and they like it's just like they can't swallow it.
And, then
And
they barf
thinking,
all
putting
over each
myself in
other.
that situation where it's like, if I was eating, I hate even when my own hair gets caught in my mouth.
You don't have hair.
I have arm hair.
It gets caught in your mouth.
Well, sometimes
Sometimes he bites his arms.
sometimes I'm just sucking on my arm after a long day of work. It's kind of like how a boy sucks on his thumb.
You suck on your arm.
his arm.
I just suck on my arm,
I suck on my arm.
and then like all the hair gets stuck in my teeth, so I don't have to floss.
And you know,
Aw.
poos.
And, you know, poos.
Mario.
I am the only champion of Mario Tennis
I think
until
it's 'cause I
John
cranked
beats it
the
right here.
difficulty.
No one is playing the cheater character of Bowser.
Yeah, because he tried it and all he does is charge.
Yeah, I couldn't hit the ball with Bowser. I couldn't even swing the racket. How come Mario is the ref?
Mario.
How can he be the ref when little him is right over there?
It's like a Rick and Morty episode. Where
It's like a
Rick in the
fucked up
timeline.
version of Mario.
You are Mr. Gay.
Mario.
Do a charged hit, John.
I don't know how.
You hold it down.
Hold.
Oh, okay.
You're not even doing it.
He's
It
too
didn't
scared.
work.
Who remembers Endgame? I mean, was it Endgame?
Infinity War.
Yeah, it's in game, right?
No, it's Endgame. Infinity War is the first one.
Yeah, it's
I
Endgame.
literally don't know.
Remember when Infinity War came out and everyone knew it was like the first part? And then they were like, we're not revealing the title of the second part because it's a spoiler for the first part. And then they revealed the title and it was Endgame?
Doesn't he literally say we're in the Endgame now at the end of Infinity War?
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure Doctor Strange says
Yeah,
that
he does
exact
say that line.
phrase.
I forget which movie it is, if it's Endgame or Infinity War.
But I don't understand how that title is a spoiler for Infinity War.
I don't get that either. But I also don't remember them saying that.
They said it, trust me. I'm going to find the article and put it on screen
I
right
don't
now.
believe you. I'm just saying I don't remember.
Yeah, it seems like
I'm-
you're accusing me of being a liar.
I am almost positive Doctor Strange says we're in the Endgame now, Eternity.
Did
He
you say
does.
it in Infinity War
I just-
or in Endgame?
In Infinity War, he says, hey, we're in the Endgame now. I'm almost positive.
That's fine. It would
This
be
is
worse
my
if he said it
American
in
accent.
Endgame.
And people are like, it's a spoiler.
We're gonna know it's ending.
Whenever they say the name of the movie in the movie, reminds me of Family Guy. But that's
It reminds
that's
me of-
partially because my dad has only ever seen like the first 2 seasons of Family Guy, and really likes those first couple seasons,
Mhm.
and he always refers to that as a Family Guy moment. Like I remember in like 2012, he was getting Netflix and he got the movie Man on a Ledge from Netflix, and he like put it into his PlayStation 3 to watch it with me, and he was like, "Hey Elijah," he's like, I think we're gonna have a Family Guy moment
Why
in
did
this
you
movie.
Why did you change the game and then give it to me after you selected the game?
You did that for
choosing
the other
your
one
destiny.
too, for the crawling on the ground
What
game.
the fuck is this? It's in Japanese.
Great. Now I can't understand anything.
Oh,
I
Jeff,
can't understand what they're saying.
It's 3:30 to die.
Oh, what I was gonna say is I am the champion of Mario Tennis.
No, you're not.
No one
Elijah
else.
beat you.
No one else here.
Well, you have to prove it by playing it more.
Elijah didn't beat me.
Yes, he did.
No, he
So
didn't.
what's that? This just reminded me. I don't.
This is Galaga.
What's that anime where on the cover there's the photo of the U.S. bomber overhead?
Grave of the Fireflies.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Have you seen people like who always share online like a crappy low res version of that cover with the darkness turned down?
Yeah.
They're like, if you turn up the brightness on this, you can actually see hidden Easter egg. There's a U.S. bomber in the sky, and it's like if you just look up the actual cover, it was very clearly just on
Really?
the cover. Yeah, and people pretend like it's like this incredible Easter egg that you have to like increase the brightness.
What's
to
funny
see
about
it.
that movie is it's like really like upsetting or whatever.
That's hilarious.
And when they were bringing it over to America, they had like a double feature where it was My Neighbor Totoro and then Grave of the Fireflies, which are very tonally different movies. So they showed Totoro first, so parents would bring their kids and everything, and then it'd roll over to the next movie and it'd be Grave of the Fireflies where children die. And
Oh, you have a double jump. That's so fucking
pretty funny.
cool.
This just reminded me of the cover of Grave of the Fireflies.
why? Because there's Japanese letters and
This looks like
No, because the Grave of the Fireflies, the cover, it's like long grass, and you see the sky, and there's a plane in the sky. So
I've never read it.
where
you
this
never
takes
seen the cover?
What'd you say, Anthony?
where this takes place. What's happening? Like this world we're in right now.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Sonic EXE. Like
This
everything's
is-
on fire, and he's like
this is-
slowly going towards Knuckles or
This
Tails.
is-
I forget.
This is just Japan. This is what Japan looks like.
And then like
This is Ohio.
once
Somewhere in Ohio. Somewhere in Nevada.
once Sonic EXE gets you, he's like there's like a big scary screen on the screen that says "I am God."
Really?
You've never seen Sonic EXE?
No, I steer clear.
Why am I standing still?
Centipede, Seamer,
Seaman?
Seamer,
Seaman?
Seamer,
Seaman?
Feed me Seamer.
Sheamer, Sheamer.
Feed me Seymour. Oh
Why am I
man! You
standing
know, I have
still?
a Funko Pop of Seymour Krelborn, and I'm gonna keep it forever until it's worth money.
It's really worth money.
I know it is actually. It's
I've got the
actually,
plant.
Like, do you?
Mhm.
I think that one's worth more.
Oh, I bet you know the plant's name.
Have you seen the chase of that? The Audrey 2?
The Chase?
Yeah. Okay,
The
so
chase.
Funko Pop has this stupid thing where they
What the
when they
fuck
send
is
out
that?
a shipment, there's like one that's like super rare because it's got a sticker and like an alternate whatever about it.
Oh, okay.
And like sometimes it'll be like a different like head sculpt or like it'd be special colors, and like the Audrey 2 one is probably the laziest one I've ever seen. There's just like little specks of blood on its lips. It's
That's
so
it?
like it's so stupid looking.
Do they only make one model like that? Or is it
Like
like
per
a-
shipment, yeah.
Oh, okay, per shipment.
Yeah, for each place, and it's like, oh, it's a big collector's item.
So
Stupid.
when those shipments come in, are stores supposed like if one of those shipments came into like a store like FYE or something, are they
Yeah.
supposed to just put it on the shelf like normal
They're
or
supposed to, but some places just like put it behind a thing and they upcharge for it.
right?
FYE just they just put it out and like anybody could buy it for the same price if they all they want. I actually got a Chase Funko Pop of Beetlejuice and I sold it for like $100 and now it's worth like $600, something like that.
Dang, you should have
Why
kept
is
it,
it-
bro.
I didn't have faith in the fucking Funko Pop.
Hindsight
Funko
2020.
Pop market.
Yeah, I'm surprised they still exist. I mean, they've definitely gone down like in popularity.
Right. I
'Cause,
was
like-
I was surprised to see that the Seymour Krelborn Funko Pop because I just kind of kept it unopened. I was like, hey, maybe someday it'll be worth something. I don't really need to take it out. I don't love Seymour Krelborn so much that I need this
How did
open
you
on
get
my
that?
desk. Someone gave it to me for a gift.
How much is it worth now, roughly?
Like $50. There are some. I saw some listings that were selling it for like $100, but then there were others that were selling it for $50. I don't even know what a Funko Pop goes for right now. Is it like $30? Like if you would buy a Funko Pop
Like
new?
$12.
$12? Really?
Yeah, they're really
They're
cheap.
that cheap?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well that's not a bad return then. Up to
Yeah.
$50. Maybe I should sell it.
I think I have the Iron Giant. Oh, and Bob Ross.
Probably.
Yeah, that seems like something you'd have.
No, like I think I bought it for you.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I can't wait to sell them.
This game is kind of exactly like Starship Troopers.
Sip.
One big sip, Troopers.
One sip, everyone knows the rules.
Oh, Dave Portnoy when he's sucking a wiener.
One sip.
One sip. One sip of
You
semen.
guys ever get your wiener sipped? Ever get a sip job?
Fuck, dude. I fucking.
Portnoy
Fuck,
party.
dude.
Fuck, dude.
I got my wiener
fucking
sipped.
Fuck dudes.
Fuck, dude. I mean,
I love sipping wiener.
I go to Walgreens. I got 45 million points.
Isn't that fucking awesome?
I've been buying so many Red Bulls with my American Express card.
Dude, I fucking love the Patriot Ledger.
How do you dodge?
How do you dodge? Just go left and right, bro. Come on, bro.
Dude, just fucking go left and right, bro.
Dude, I fucking love these types of games.
I can't read the subtitles, but I don't give a
fucking
shit.
Spirit Airlines going under. I'm buying the stock.
Dude, one word. Tom Brady.
Let us play Mirror's Edge.
Let us.
Let us.
I like Mirror's Edge.
Me too.
In fact, I love it.
In fact, I love it.
Who knows Mirror's Edge and loves Mirror's Edge?
Mirror's Edge is a ton of fun, though. I do really like it. I actually played the mobile game before I played the actual game.
What? Is it mobile?
There was. I don't think it's like available to get anywhere anymore.
It's called T.
It was a side scroller, the mobile version, but it was good. It was a good game. It just wasn't like if you had played Mirror's Edge and you went to play the mobile game, you'd be like, this sucks.
You know what games I hate are those point-and-click adventure games that have, like, the most ridiculous, like, set of instructions on how to get to point A to point B, and it's things you would never guess in a million years.
I feel like if
Monkey
you've
Island?
played point-and-click games since they were, like, big, like, if you played, like, Gabriel Knight back in the day, like some of those like OG point-and-click games,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just kept playing them, I feel like you're more likely to be like, because I feel like they started out more simple, and then like there's only so much you can do with the point-and-click game,
Right.
so then they just had to start making them more and more ridiculous. So I feel like if you've been playing point-and-click games since the late 90s,
Mm-hmm.
then you're probably like you probably pick up that stuff more easily. But if you're just
I don't know.
getting
like,
into point-and-click now,
like, yeah.
then it's like garbage.
For me, the example I'm thinking of is I don't know if you've ever seen I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream's, like, how that game works or whatever.
I have not.
There's just so much very specific things you have to do in a very specific order, and it's like, how can any human figure this out?
Right.
Unless you have insane trial and error, and it's it's things that you wouldn't figure out if you did the right thing until the point of no return, where then you have to try all over again, and at that point it's just going down the list of, okay, I did this way, this way, this way, and it gets to the point where there's a certain amount of combinations that it has to be like inhuman to figure that out.
It's like
Like
trying
you-
to figure out why your wife's mad at you, right, Josh?
Oh, that's so relatable
That's-
to half of us.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't get it because you're not married.
Um,
Continue, though.
what I really liked about I Have No Mouth and I Cannot Scream, the video game, is that the author of the original short story, Harlan Ellison, I think his name is, right?
Mm-hmm.
L. Ron Hubbard.
Yes, he came on to do the voice of Am in the video game,
Yeah.
and he does such a good job.
Yeah.
I still still like some of the way he says like the characters' names when you select them. Like there's Nimdok, and he says Nimdok the way he says Nimdok's name. He's like Nimdok.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I
Chorister.
one of my most embarrassing moments in academia was when I was talking to a professor that I really like and respect, and we were just talking about our summer plans, and I was unaware at the length of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and told him I was going to dedicate the summer to reading that book.
It's a short story.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Probably thought you were like, oh, he probably doesn't have a lot of time on his hands.
Yeah, he didn't bring it up. He like in the follow-up email. felt like such an idiot.
He's like, "How's the book going, champ?"
I started
finish
reading.
all five
I
of the
started,
send you a
words yet?
bookmark.
I started reading it that night, and then 15 pages later, I was like, "Oh no, shit!" I don't know why I expected it to be this. I don't know. I guess
The game is very long.
Yeah, the
Comparatively.
game is ridiculously long.
I wouldn't say it's ridiculously long. It's just a lot longer than the story.
Well, I'd say it's ridiculously long. Not from like, well, even from start to finish. But I'm talking about how long it would take to.
Well, you
Properly.
play every character's like a story, I guess you could say,
Mhm.
and then you do like one final reach around.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know until
What? Oh, you could
fell
fall
off the
off?
edge. I didn't know until more recently that L. Ron Hubbard, who founded Scientology, was like an established science fiction author before
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's like, how does anyone take him seriously at that point? The guy
know.
literally writes science fiction for a living.
Has any Scientologist celebrity ever talked about like what draws them to Scientology, or is it just like a thing they're a part of and that they just don't talk about?
As far as I know,
Because like I would love to hear Tom Cruise's
like
whole
justifying Scientology.
yeah.
Talking
Why
about
are you a
it's great.
Scientologist?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I feel like you're supposed to be doing something that you're not doing, because you're doing like piss
No
amount of
damage.
Yeah.
I'm expecting the damage to increase.
Have you seen those guys who like? I saw a video where guys like went outside. It was like right near a Scientology place
Uh-huh.
where there were like a lot of Scientologists around, and they were like they had like $1,000 and they were walking up to people and being like, "I'll give you $1,000. All you have to do is say the word Xenu," and none of them would say it because Xenu is like the name of like the alien that like you're not that supposedly like founded Scientology when it came here and created humans or whatever. But like
Is Xenu like the villain?
no,
Like the
I
devil?
think Xenu's like the god of Scientology. I'm not
created
100%
white
sure.
people.
No,
but
I
think-
thought Xenu took all of the aliens in across the universe and then threw them into the volcano
Oh,
and then
maybe.
used a soul harvester. But then again, this is from South Park, and although they claim this is how it actually happened, I don't know how legitimate their claims about it is.
Right. No, I think you're right. But no Scientologist will say the word Xenu.
Interesting.
So like he was offering them like $1,000 just to say the word Xenu, and everyone was like, "No, I'm not going to say that," and then they walk away.
I think we're gonna run out the whole clock here by me just doing this stupid fucking
I
boss
don't think
battle.
you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Okay, I finally
died.
died.
That's
Well, I
nice.
thought that life bar going down was the boss.
Remember that?
Don't say
Afghanistan.
ass. Don't say ass.
What were you saying?
Remember that?
Arr.
That
I'm a
game
pirate
that the
instead.
angry video game nerd played. That was that like weird Chinese game.
Oh, Hong Kong '97.
Yeah, Hong Kong '97. It's
Well,
like
how
a herd
Beijing-
of fucking ugly reds.
Yeah.
Herd of
On
fucking
a-
ugly reds.
On the way to New York, Shane, Anthony, and I listened to this Siva Gunner.
Mm-hmm.
He did like this big collab of like that one loop, but it's all these different sound fonts. It's so funny. The best one was it was like the TikTok voice like saying the
It was
Chinese
like,
word.
Beijing Tiananmen.
He's from
Pachyderm.
Melee, though, right?
Give something special a try.
Can you hit his little high five hand with your up B?
So I have to like do something cool, and he's like, "Whoa, you can go now." Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was
cool.
easy enough.
Well, that was cool, I guess.
Is he dead?
I
You killed him.
Can't believe you just did matricide.
Surprise
Can't
ball.
eat it.
It's when you kill a matricide.
You guys ever find out you have a surprise ball down in the sack?
So Hitler happened. This happened with
That's
Hitler. That's what Hitler happened.
That is. Oh, is this like Spider-Man 2?
Mein Sphincter.
When you should have zigged, when you should have zagged.
You guys remember that movie Look Who's Back?
Yes.
Yes.
I love that movie.
Totally
I do
forgot
love that
about that
movie.
movie
I've seen
until
that
just
movie
the
all the
other
way
day.
through.
Until
like,
you
twice.
saw K-On meme.
Yeah, I saw a random meme that I didn't understand, but it had a screenshot from that movie in it, and I was like, oh yeah.
K-On.
It's weird that I would have watched a movie and liked it so much that I watched it again and then totally forgot it existed for like 8 years.
I'll never forget that movie, especially when he has the dog.
I thought they said Goonie.
So
Goody,
I
goody,
remembered something about a dog, but I totally forget what happened with the dog. And I'm gonna rewatch it. So honestly, don't tell me.
I was gonna
'cause-
say it, but I can't say it because
are you talking
we'd have to cut it out.
Yeah, something. I totally forget everything that happens in the movie, and I have vague like recollections of stuff, like him walking around and talking to real Germans, and like something about a dog, and there was like.
Yeah, I just can't. I don't like that movie because it just paints him in such a bad light sometimes.
Sometimes.
Poor Hitler. Really gets a bad rap.
That's such a good phrase to say. Poor Hitler. Poor guy. Hey, can I say something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I was at Rachel's house and her mother and father were watching Kevin James do his new stand-up.
I heard he had a new stand-up.
He has a new stand-up. He's also bald now, so what the fuck is up with that? Anyway, I just think of him from like the Shrug meme or like, King of Queens where he actually has hair.
Kevin
Mhm.
Smith, famous shrug meme.
Kevin James.
Kevin James.
Kevin Smith.
We're not doing this again.
Did I say
Did you
Kevin
know
Smith?
he cried?
Did I
No.
say Kevin Smith? Okay.
You didn't. He did.
Okay, Kevin James is bald now, and he had a comedy special, and like we were eating, and they just had it on, and her dad's like laughing at it, like at little things, and it was so like unfunny. I not even a smile at any of the things he was saying. That's how like bad some of the stuff he was saying.
What was one joke? Do you remember?
They're all so like forgettable. It's like, my son doesn't do a lot of stuff, so I asked my wife, I'm like, should we do something about this? And we're like we decided, yeah. So what we did was we took his video games away, and when you take a boy's video games away, it's like drugs. They're like it's like. Hey, hey, can I do anything for you? Oh, no, okay, God bless. Like, equating it to, like, a homeless person, like, asking for, like, a handout or something. And it's like, so my son, tells me, get the VR headset. It's like you can be active and doing stuff. And, so, yeah, I get him the VR headset. And then one day, I see him with it, and he's just standing there, just in the kitchen. And he's just like this. And that's like he stands there for like a good like minute or two.
He milks it for a minute.
Yeah, and, like not making any noise, just like
The
staring
audience
off
is,
in the
like,
distance.
laughing in
The
waves.
audience doesn't laugh at first, but after he just like stays inert for a whole like minute, then they
They're
start
like,
like
we
giggling.
have to laugh or he's just going to stand.
Yeah, and then he is like, and then he does this, like he like moves his hand like ever so slightly, like as his son is like moving his hand, and then he starts like doing like this, like or like I forget, he's doing like stupid motions with his hand,
Mm-hmm.
and so I ripped the VR. I was like, I don't like this, so I ripped the VR off his head. And he's like, and he's like, it's like you're never supposed to do that. It's like waking someone up from a dream. They start freaking out. It's like, well, yeah, that's funny. Good. And
Good. Thank you, Kevin.
and then he's like, I put the goggles on. And he's playing Job Simulator, and that's like a big joke. That got a good laugh.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. The crowd really liked that
And
one.
Rachel's dad is like, got him!
I mean,
Got him!
Rachel's dad was Rachel's dad was laughing at some of them, and I was just like, I'm like, man, we just have a different sense of humor, I guess.
It'd be really
He's pretty
funny
funny,
if
though.
Rachel was
funny.
also laughing alongside. Like, everyone in that house is just crying, laughing.
No, Rachel
whole
was just
family.
eating dinner too. I don't think she was even paying attention. Maybe she or I think I was like, I
She's
said
like,
to her
"I've seen this
too.
one."
I was like in the kitchen, which is like 2 steps away from their like living room, so I had to be quiet. I was like, Rachel, this is so bad. And she's like, I don't think it's that bad. She didn't. She
like,
wasn't
"I'm
like
also not
laughing.
listening."
She didn't say. She wasn't like laughing and saying it was good. But she was like, I don't think it's that bad. I like Kevin James. I'm like, okay.
Kevin James said something, and she's
He
like,
peeked
oh
in the
my
balcony.
god!
Oh my God.
I'm like scared to interact with Autumn's parents. Her dad I'm not worried about, but her mom, Autumn's like, she'll probably think you're gay. I was like, what? She's like, no, she thinks everybody's gay. And I was like, okay. She's like, I'm like not
That made
prepared.
you afraid.
Yeah, I don't know.
My sexuality is in question.
Like, what are you, gay?
Sandy
Dating my daughter?
Whoa, Mr. Bones.
Get off me.
No, get those bones off.
Get those bones off.
Get him out of here! Get those bones out of here!
I can't wait for him to be president too.
Get out the bones.
The
Get
sequel.
out the bones.
I think what liberals should do is they should vote for Donald Trump. You know why?
Why?
Because if you just get him in office one last time, it's not like he can ever be in there again.
Just get it over
Just
with.
get it out. Yeah,
That
exactly.
reminds
Just get
me
out of the way.
I read the comments on that Young Turks video, and the comments were full of obvious conservatives trying to pose as former Bernie fans, and we're
Right.
oh,
just gonna have
we
to
should
vote
just
for
vote for
Donald
Trump
Trump now.
despite Hillary Clinton.
I saw that too. I looked in the comments and saw that same thing.
Oh my God, the hell is going on?
What the heck? What is this? The
To
Wizard
Bowser's
of Oz?
Dungeon.
What is this? The Wizard of Oz? Oh man, you know what that reminded me of?
Wizard of Oz.
Yep. Wizard of Oz.
Which color will he be?
Please please don't play Yoshi's Island anymore.
There's a new hire at, and one of his a few days ago.
I keep doing the same thing, Elijah.
It's so frustrating.
Sorry. Go on.
He ranked all of the managers in front of them, from favorite to least favorite.
My
And he
God.
put Noah last. I felt so bad.
Why?
He's
Did
a
he
new
give a
hire?
reason?
How does he even have the ability to rate people?
I don't
He's
know.
new.
He just on likability.
Who was first?
Just general
David.
likability.
That's strange.
It was
Whatever happened to that manager whose name was Eli?
What?
There was a
Oh.
manager named
Yeah,
Elijah. a long
that was
time ago.
before my
Long
time.
ago.
Yeah.
I miss that guy. He was cool. He worked for Apple. He left and said, "It's time for Apple."
He works for Apple now.
I don't know if he's still there, but that's
Oh,
why he left.
but he
got
went
a job
to
at
Apple?
Did you know early in my Regal career, I went to the Apple store once to get I think my AirPods, one of them just was not working, it wasn't charging as well as it should have.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to get a replacement, and I went into the Apple store to get a replacement, and the older gentleman that was helping me, I showed very surface level knowledge of the iPhone and the AirPods, and he's like, "Wow, you're really knowledgeable. You could get a job here if you want. I'll vouch for you." And I was like, "Oh, okay, maybe, but I kind of like where I'm at now." And he's like, "Well, yeah, just let me know." I literally was going off of very most people should know this knowledge, or a single Google search away, just information I knew.
Mm-hmm.
And he was impressed.
Geniuses at Apple make really good money.
Mm-hmm.
They make $80,000 a year.
You're telling me I fucked up.
Well, he wasn't gonna make you become a genius. Just a guy that works there.
And there's no qualifications to become a genius. You don't need a bachelor's degree or anything. You just
I don't think it's that easy though.
I don't think it's easy either. I think I think a lot of people apply for it because there's no
Huge qualification.
yeah, there's no huge prerequisites to become one, and they make such decent money. So a lot of people, I'm just gonna go finish high school and become
A
a
genius.
genius at the Genius Bar.
I don't think a lot of people have that aspiration though. I could be wrong.
A lot of people's aspirations are just easy money.
Yeah,
True, but I mean, who's fresh out of high school is I'm going to be an Apple genius.
Coolest people alive. That too.
My brother told me I could make big money by doing nothing.
At least 40,000 a day.
I had this Twitter account where I was pretending to be a conservative commentator, and
Not like a fake one, like a real guy.
a real guy.
Okay.
And I mimicked his exact account. He had an L in his username that I replaced with a capital I. So on certain screens it looked like an L,
Yeah.
like a lowercase L.
You didn't have the blue check mark though.
No,
Well,
I
this
didn't.
is
Neither
before
did
he
he.
did. Yeah, he didn't either.
Oh, okay.
So and I had the exact same profile picture and bio and everything. So anyways, I was pretending to be this guy, and I there were a couple times where I was just trolling and making vaguely writing vaguely homoerotic things, and there were a few times where I would pretend I made like a huge salary, but the salary I would give would be like $35,000 a year or $40,000 a year.
That was big money back in 2013.
But no, this was like this year.
That was big money
Last
back in
year?
2023.
But anyways, yeah. So I would be like, I make over $40,000 a year, like when I was like trolling people, and
Yeah.
and like
I make that much
nobody
money just
referenced
trolling.
the fact that that was not very much money for like a pretty well-known conservative commentator to be making. And I get like other parts of the country, like 40 grand, you know, you can really pay the bills on 40 grand, but like still, it's still not very much money. Like maybe
For
it's,
who he is, yeah.
maybe it's an okay living in some places like West Virginia or something.
Yeah, definitely not here.
But I just no one referenced it. Like there were even like people who were like responding to me thinking that I was him, and they were like, "See, I could tell that, you know, these people, they don't care about anything, just making a fat paycheck." Like, and I'm like, what the hell? Why?
A fat paycheck.
Right, of 40 grand a year. I'm like, why is no one like pointing out that this is not very much money? I remember, what did someone say? They said,
That was a cool game over screen. How the fucking words came out of the water. What did I swear?
I'm trying to remember what they said. It said like you need to go full dad mode on these liberals or something like that. Like it was
What does that
because they
mean?
were he had shared some video of some stupid idiots acting like children, and like someone said something like you need to go full dad mode on these, and I responded under his post, and I was like, I'm going to go full stepdad mode on them, and they're just like they just liked my response.
I'm gonna go all wife's boyfriend on them.
I still have the account. I never got banned. I just got bored with it. And now he has the blue check, so. It's too
Honestly,
bad.
I don't think the blue check is like that big of a.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't get the blue check. I know exactly. Like,
Yeah.
these people don't seem to be very.
But I was
smart.
also getting blocked by like he has like he's pretty big, but he has a core group of just very few people who like are always responding to his posts, and that core group caught on to me pretty quickly, and they all blocked me, so like I couldn't see any other stuff or respond to it, so I wasn't like I wasn't getting involved in most of the conversations that were happening underneath his posts eventually, so it was kind of like not as much fun anymore.
Happens to the best of us, honestly.
But it was very fun while it lasted, when people were actually thinking that I was him. And I was like saying that I am so against gay marriage that I play with dolls and have them do gay marriages so I can get it out of my system or something like that.
Didn't he tag like Elon Musk or whatever because of you?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. He shared like posts that he like retweeted me multiple times and was like, "This is not me."
Please, please.
He was like said something like "Hello, fake me" or something like that, and everyone's responding like, "How is Elon Musk not doing something about it?"
See that the first guy with the Neuralink?
I did. That guy's brain is gonna explode.
Yeah. Dude's gonna. I don't know.
All the monkeys have died.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
They say it's not like they say that they've died because of other things or like they've been euthanized, but I'm like,
Why is that just? They're like, just put him down.
I'm like euthanized. I'm like, so what's the definition of euthanized? You killed them?
Yeah.
Like, was it
All the
was it
monkeys have died.
euthanasia
Well,
via
technically-
Neuralink? Was that it?
Yeah, yeah. We pressed the off button by accident.
Neuralink is crazy, but I don't know. I don't.
What
it
exactly
kinda freaks
is
me
the
out.
what is the benefit of Neuralink? What does it do?
Basically, you can control. Basically,
Gamma
you have
rays?
internet access with your brain. You can have internet access with your brain.
Okay.
Essentially, is the long term goal of it.
But what is
like
that?
Right
Okay.
now.
So
what it
right
can
now it's
do-
like rudimentary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, they put it in your brain, and you can like use brain waves
You
to
can tell where
control
North
like
is.
machines. Essentially,
Okay. Like, do
Probably
you have
s-
an example?
they're pretty secretive about it. They're not super open about their trials, but that's like the basics of it.
And then you reverse entropy.
Exactly.
Did you read that?
No. Yes, I did.
Oh, did you read that?
Yes. But eventually, I think the idea is, to basically get everyone internet access with their brain, and then you get AI, you get something like ChatGPT that everyone is essentially connected to at the same time, and you'll be able to just ask it questions in your brain, and it will just be able to answer them just in your brain.
You have a horde of ChatGPT zombies that can't think for themselves.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And then every movie is like The Office.
And then they make NSFW Taylor Swift AI, and everything comes crashing down.
And they make it The Office.
And they make The Office gifts.
That's the long term. NSFW The Office gifts.
That's the long-term goal.
Yeah. Okay, ChatGPT, NSFW, The Office, minus Meredith.
Stop trolling me.
Stop trolling me.
ChatGPT, stop trolling me.
Plus Angela.
I mean, maybe that could be cool if, like, Neuralink, makes you control forklifts and stuff with your mind. You don't have to, like...
And we'd all be connected to each other. Like, I could, send you a message with my brain, and you would just get it.
Just throughout the night, I keep waking you up by sending you pictures.
But, like... I mean, like, for right now, if it's just like, oh, you can move the mouse cursor with your brain, it's like,
Right.
okay, I guess that's cool.
Right. I mean, yeah, that would be like a massive achievement in human technology if you can do that. But
Yeah, I agree. But, I mean, as for right now, as a whole, it's like,
yeah.
how impressive is that?
I wonder how quickly it'll happen, though.
The censoring? Probably pretty fast.
No, not the censoring. I'm talking about
Full-on
Neuralink.
Neuralink?
Like, will it happen as quickly as, say, cell phones? Like, the first person to get a cell phone was in, probably the late 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get the first person to get
I think
Neuralink,
it's a little
so
different
it's going to be,
because-
20 years, and then we'll all have Neuralink.
I think it's
and it'll
different.
just be normal.
Even if you're like, oh, people said the same thing about cell phones, where they're like, oh, I don't want something constantly on me like that. Well, this is literally built into your body and connected to your brain. I think it's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think if it does become widespread and accepted, it's going to take a long time. I think.
I think a big concern, at least for me, is the whole thing where the cell phone is just something on your person, you can just throw it away.
Well,
now
that's
it's
too.
like connected to your brain, and if you turn on the microwave and it fries you, you become a little bit more like Adam Sandler.
Yeah. I also don't necessarily just want to be part of a giant connected link that's just stuck in my brain.
We'll finally
because, what
understand.
if someone gets control of that link, and then all of a sudden we're all just mind control zombies with our Neuralink?
This game is kind of hard. The stupid little boat is hard to control.
Start. Oh, there's a little lap.
Oh no!
Have to play the game more.
How'd you do that, bro?
He's
What?
good.
How'd you do that, step bro?
Okay, just stop.
How do you turn?
Right trigger. Or
What?
bumper.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the bumper.
Oh, I haven't been pressing any triggers.
And you're doing so well. He's a good fella. Anthony and I
Like
went to
the
the
movie.
mall last week, and there was a Goodfellas T-shirt, but
You forgot about that.
it was Joe Pesci and Ray Liotta, but they completely did not have Robert De Niro in the middle.
Really?
It was just two of them, and then this big blank space in the middle. I took a picture of it.
Why?
I thought Joe Pesci. Or I thought Ray Liotta's the one in the middle. Of
No,
Goodfellas.
it's
Robert
Niro.
De Niro.
It's De Niro
who's
in the middle?
Yeah, it just
I know
does.
that because I made that edit of someone said Jim Fellas in one of our recordings, and I put Jim Carrey in the middle instead of Robert De Niro. So
Yeah, it's very
definitely Robert
weird.
De Niro.
But yeah, it was just a big empty space in the middle of Goodfellas. I'm thinking maybe why they would have that is maybe you could get a custom photo to put in the middle there.
But it wasn't that kind of store.
I guess so.